Yo, what up, all my pimp daddies? It's Pimp Daddy Blitzy here, back with another ranking with the boys. And today we're just ranking attractive ladies, females, and all that, MILFs as well. And yeah, hope everything goes
Wait,
well.
wait, whoa, whoa, whoa,
That's a
Beautiful
good
bitches
one.
as well, even the bad ones.
Yeah.
but yeah, couldn't say any better myself. This is one of the more like important rankings because this means so much well to me as a so-called professional ladies man back in school. I remember like it was yesterday. I mean, like once I reached like alt elementary is where it truly did begin. I remember like we were all sitting in a circle. We were saying like what we were like bringing. What started with our names. I said a sombrero, and I was just saying like some Spanish stuff, and all the girls they just laughed every single time, and that led me all the way into like Cy Ranch, and well, that just came around the time where just women were just something else.
Wow. It's called the change, everybody.
Yeah, and of course, I wouldn't didn't like I would just lighten their days up in order to just make them feel great about themselves. That's what that's how I just care about some of my lady friends. Yeah,
Hmm.
but anyway, like let's just see what's in store.
Wow, wow.
Big
And
booty
just to be
bitches.
clear, most of these characters are animals, so we're not furries, okay? So yeah, don't call us out that we're furries. We're not, okay?
Yeah, and
Big booty.
also the rules also like is 18 and up, okay? Because if you bring up any like like any other so-called crushes from any one of your sides or anything like that, maybe we could just shorten it down as family friendly because I've seen other guys review that kind of stuff and they were safe with it a little bit, but just don't be crazy and stupid about
Yeah, because if you add someone like, say, for example, Lilo, that would make you a pedophile, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right, let's get on with this big beautiful woman. I love her.
However, before anything else, man, here's how the ranking goes. Of course, like there's a big difference between all these, but well, I have the actual definitions here. So here we have is we got pretty, we got adorable, we got cutieful, beautiful, and oh baby.
Oh, baby, baby, baby.
That's a good one.
Thank you. And yes, you really do have to say because it brings out how much it means. That means it's the top one. It's an S rank. It's just so. I got it from
Or
Goddard. Remember the Junkman episode where he fell for his dog?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
or what about maybe even this from Despicable Me Too? Wow, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's start.
All right. And again, with everybody just new here, of course, we don't have to do it in order, and we were just basically taking turns. So yeah, fresh, go ahead.
Yeah, for starters. Well, yes, something simple. Yes, Lola Bunny.
All right. Look, go ahead first.
Oh yes, starting all the way from Space Jam, where they just had to bring in, a new character, and it was in the form of Lola Bunny, who was made to be some kind of sex appeal character. And even though it may be a little bit, off at the time, where you know, even though she's supposed to be attractive, but she's well, yeah, this is well, like back in those days, of course, it was kind of like a little bit oofish, but nowadays it's totally completely fine. What you guys said,
Mhm. I totally agree with you. I'm sorry for cutting you off. I totally agree with you because nowadays, because compared to the Space Jam one, and it going back with the Looney Tunes show one where they just made her dumb a little, and then with Space Jam 2, they just downgraded her, which was fucked up.
Yeah. And don't forget, she also made an appearance in Baby Looney Tunes as well.
wait, whoa, dude, like that's like even though she did, but as a toddler though, because we don't
Yeah.
need that up there.
It's it's alright, but still, no, you get the gist of it. Like how she got downgraded over the years. If you want to agree with me,
Well, here and
Yeah, it's
there.
all being done dirty, and I don't like that. I hope they write her better next time.
because no offense to Kristen Wiig and Zendaya, they did good, but Cap Suzy, she had a way with Lola back in the day.
Yeah,
Yes.
I agree. And I do like Linton's show. Lola, even though yeah, she is dumb, but she was my introduction to Kristen Wiig, and she is hilarious as Lola.
Yes,
Yeah.
but damn. One of my favorite moments is where she she owns like bugs while playing basketball. That was funny.
Yeah, and of course, a funny moment, like, in the Looney Tunes show, like, they even made the music video called We Are in Love, but, like, Bugs was getting annoyed.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
because she's a stalker.
Yeah, a stalker.
Do you
She
also
may be
remember
hot,
that?
but don't. No, go ahead.
I was about to say, do you remember that melody where it was Walter just basically saying "Marry my daughter"? Do you remember that one?
I think I do. It's been a while.
All right, go ahead.
She may be hot, but whatever you do, don't call her doll, or else.
Or else she'll get mad.
Don't ever
Like,
call me
would it-
doll.
But yeah, overall with Lola Bunny, yeah, one of the hotties back in the day. Again, sorry what happened to her, but in all fairness, she was one of the OGs. So, where would you guys put her?
Well, I put her here. I'm like both cute and beautiful because both attractive and a rabbit. So I'm like everybody loves bunnies. So
Yeah,
That
bunnies are adorable.
is true.
All right.
By the way, Christian, your mic has a delay.
Oh, God.
intermission, people. Yes, it's gonna be a while.
Commercial break.
We'll be back after these messages.
Ah, you did not go there, Blitz. You did not just say that.
No, I got
Yeah.
that from SML when Jeffy said the commercial break.
Yes, that's what that's what I mean.
We'll be
What's
back after these messages.
I mean, first going back there, because I remember one of your compilations from your second channel. Oh no, was it your second channel that you added SML in it?
Oh, wait. One more time.
Your compilation of the B word, where you use like some of the SML clips.
I mean, yeah, but I didn't. But I didn't include that on there. But
No, because I just want to ask, what's so wrong about that scene in general? Just asking for your opinion.
what? That's it. I was just only playing. I was just joking because it was like it's both hilarious, but like I'm just saying there's a funny scene in general, but then again, it was just kind of a little bit mixed with the episode because it just really got on my nerves, especially during that scene where he was just screaming his freaking head off, and it had to call stop.
Mhm.
What happened?
Oh no, we're just talking.
No, I mean, like, what was that scene you were talking about?
It's
Oh,
from
from
SML.
SML. Because I was saying like commercial break and all that.
Yeah, and I was saying we'll be back after these messages.
Oh, okay.
All right. Now, my homie Mastermind, you could choose next.
Okay, I think I want to do Luna from Hell of a Boss.
Ah, yeah, it's the well-known furry of all media. Which, yeah, they did a fourth wall joke in one of the episodes.
Uh huh. Can you explain, Masterman?
All right, so basically, I know a lot of people find this character attractive. Like, so basically, like okay, so like I know lots of people would say that she looks like she looks like Roxanne from FNAF Security Breach, but like here's the difference. Like she's a hellhound, but like so basically, I know lots of people love Luna because honestly. I know she's like a beautiful hellhound but sometimes she can be mean. Like, when she was a kid, when she was a little pup, she was like cute and stuff, like, but of course, in season 2 we see her origin story of like where, Blitzo adopted her and stuff. and of course, over the years, she was mean, and like, of course, she was even like, she even would get mad at Blitzo sometimes, and stuff. And like, would you like to explain some Blitz?
Oh yeah, because I adopted Luna apparently. But yeah, see here. I mean, with Luna, yeah, yeah, I could see it. But if you're like, okay, I know he's not watching this. If you're like Nick, don't post that much pictures of her in Instagram. What the fuck?
Oh wait, he does that?
He does. He
Bloody
does.
hell!
That's even worse when he does toilet reviews.
Oh my god, I'm glad okay. Hey, I don't hate, okay, but I'm glad I don't follow him on Instagram because that's just redundant.
I'm like, dude, okay, we know you have like crush, but just putting out in the public and everything, you got mixed opinions about that. No offense.
You don't see me posting pictures about Roxanne every day.
Bullshit.
I mean, there was that episode you did.
Well, the ornamental, but I did the other characters, so. But that's not besides the point.
You did the other characters?
Oh!
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
I walked right into it now. Dadgummit.
Which ones did you do?
Every
All of them.
time.
You
Oh,
did it
every
time?
Anyway,
What? I'm
anyway,
scared.
Blitz, continue.
No, but yeah, she's one of the badasses I can admit. Like along with Rosca. So yeah, she's definitely one of my favorites. What about you, Christian?
Well, I didn't find her attractive in her animal form, but in the episode 3, Spring Break, what's the actual term for it? Anyway,
Oh yeah, she was.
yeah,
in episode 3, yeah, she turned into a human.
yeah, that was kind of. I just forgot the episode name, but yeah,
It's called
refer to her-
Spring Broken. Spring
Spring
Broken.
Broken. Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And yeah, she human form, and yeah, that's the only fine I really like. Because if I started liking her animal form, that would make me furry. But she has a human form, so that's okay to say that she is attractive.
I mean,
Yeah.
her uniform, it's kind of mid here and there. I like it, but they could have done better with the design. But I don't hate her as a character. She's one of the best.
Yep. Oh yeah, and it wasn't just it wasn't the only time she was human. Like she was of course human in episode 6 of season 1, and she even turned into a human with Stolas too.
Oh yeah,
Right.
Yep. And also, in some of the newest Hell of a Boss episodes, sometimes she doesn't talk.
Well, there's actually a reason. Well, some say in universe, like public side, but out of the universe, because during that time, I guess during production, I don't know when, but her like partner actually passed away, so that's why she wasn't active. But I did read on the fandom that Vizipop actually regrets like giving her lines, so in a future episode, she will have more lines.
I mean that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. But poor Eric Limbic, the voice of Luna, yeah, it's sad that she lost her partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
All right. Anyways,
So-
for her ranking, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, what were you gonna say? What would you rank her Mastermind?
Okay. Blitzy, what do you say? Should we put her on Oh Baby or Beautiful?
to me, this put pretty.
Thank you, boys.
Or all right. That sounds good enough.
Well, I was expecting more, but
Yo, and my boy Christian over here, you go choose next.
All right, let's see what do we have here. Who's that in the middle with Dexter's mom and Chun Li?
That's Aunt May.
Oh, well, I guess we'll go with her then.
Oh God, yo, Aunt May in the MCU though. No, this is like a gag from like the MCU. So because with the same Raimi Spider-Man, of course, like an elderly woman, which is comic accurate. But if you notice, they're going reverse. Like with Sarah Field, and then with the MCU's version of anime, everybody was going gaga.
And
I remember
speaking of Sally Field, it is said that she doesn't like being Aunt May.
Which is kind of funny in a way because although she didn't like the role, there was supposed to be a spin-off like movie with her as Aunt May, just by herself apparently.
Really? That's weird. I bet she wouldn't like that if there was a spin-off. And did you like Sally Field as Aunt May?
She did good, yeah. I liked it.
All right.
But going back, okay, so I said mine. First, what's your opinion?
I'm like, well, she wowed me. Like, well, she was just everything as supportive as every other version of anime should be. And of course, when she discovered Peter's identity, she did her best in order to just still like help out, even up to the point where, of course, well, we will get there at No Way Home, where you already know. But the good things aside, she's just. She's hilarious. She is everything that you ever wanted in Aunt.
Yep. But going to No Way Home, just being also supportive and all that, and getting to the part where she got killed by Green Goblin because of his glider, it was just like uncalled for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what do you call it? After that happened, somebody made a meme saying, with Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin saying, "Hey Peter, you only have 11 months." He's like, "Why?" Because you lost May.
Wow.
That's just wrong. And last year, there's a meme you showed me, Blitz, like at the end of May.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Oh damn.
Oh my lord. Even though I didn't see much of Emma in this, I do know her actress, Marisa Tomei. I think that's how you say it. I got
Yes.
just her and What Women Want. I'm sorry.
Yes, you got it right.
All right. Anyway, I got just her and What Women Want. She also played in Anger Management and Parental Guidance. What was your introduction?
Here.
The MCU and me. That's surprising. For me, it was the Wild Thornberrys movie.
Oh, she was in that one. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because she played along with this a couple, and plot twist, they were actually the villains the whole time of the story.
Wow. Holy cow.
Mm-hmm. But in all fairness, just because, let's just put her on Oh Baby.
No, you gotta say it with "Oh baby." That's what makes it special.
Okay, yeah. Oh baby, baby, some chocolate thunder. Put Anime there.
Bum 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 bum.
All right, my turn. I'm going to pick Linda from Rio.
Alrighty.
Now, BRB.
Okay.
Right. Pwede ka masa? Masa?
What are you doing?
Are you
Speaking
trying to
minion?
imitate that dude from Rio?
I'm doing a reference to Despicable Me 2, like the part where the minion talks through the speaker.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to imitate that dude that was talking to Linda to get on top of the parade float.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the thing I was doing. Yeah, that was the part where like where the minion was talking to the purple minions on the speaker.
All right.
Skipping 10 because no. Skipping 9 also because no. 8, right?
Rabbit's mother, Vanilla. She's attractive and is the size of an average human mother. What really surprises me about her is that the leader of Team Chaotix, Vector the Crocodile, falls in love with her. Kinda silly, don't you think? She's an actor that doesn't a season episode of Sonic help get into space to fight the Metarex along with Sonic and friends. What number's next? 7, of course. Wave the Swallow from Sonic Riders. People always root for the good guys, but sometimes the bad guys steal the show. Her mechanical IQ is equal to Tails. She also happens to be the smartest member of the Babylon Rogues. I wonder why she isn't the leader. Like Jet the Hawk and Storm the Albatross, her specialty is riding the airboards called Extreme Gear. With 2 very long and smooth feathers extending from her head to her calves and droopy eyes, Wave will rock your socks. If only we could see her take wing. Numéro 6. Tikal the Echidna from Sonic Adventure 1. Named after an ancient Mayan city of the same name.
And she's not supposed to throw as a sticker.
Wait, yeah. She was.
Eve Pakakamak. She's yet another character that hardly does a thing except beg her father to stop being so greedy. She also traps herself inside the Master Emerald so that the water god Chaos doesn't rain terror.
Nice.
Or should I say Blitzo?
It's Blitz the Pimp Daddy to you. Thanks. Please don't. I'm sorry,
what?
sir. Don't you forget about me.
Okay.
But yeah, going back. So with Linda from Rio, and I gotta say, Rio was a childhood movie to all. So yeah, with her just finding Blue as a little like bird and everything, just taking care of him for years. But it's just scene where she's in that sexy outfit. To be fair.
Yeah, buddy.
And when the guy was yelling out in his own language, if you translate that, that means twerk it.
Oh my god. No wonder they didn't include it in the movie. But we technically did get translation because Julio said, hey, he wants you to check your tail feathers and stuff. But I'm glad that it wasn't said in English because we don't want a kid show to say twerk.
Mm-hmm. And not just her character, but her actress that played her, Leslie Mann. She's attractive in real life as well.
Yeah. Besides Rio, my live action introduction to her was the other woman because I didn't know who she was. I just called her Crazy Lady. Hey, it's the Crazy Lady from the other woman, but now I know who she is. But yeah, she's a great actress.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, I think the language the guy was speaking, I think it was Hawaiian.
No, Portuguese.
Brazilian.
Because they're in Rio.
Oh, all right.
Sorry, Brazil.
Brazilian, yes. But we all agree it was because of that sexy outfit. Let's be fair.
I mean, well, that's the only reason why Linda and Tulio just fell in love with each other, to be honest.
Love was this. Mm-hmm. But I would put her in beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Freshie, let's go.
Yeah, launch from Dragon Ball, like right here. So, and yes, I'll explain why. Like this is all one picture. So, she's a woman with this disorder that causes her like she has this disorder where whenever she sneezes, she flips personalities. Like
multiple personality disorder.
Oh, I'm just like
Mike.
we call it. Let's see. That
Mike.
because it's funny because I was watching a clip of that earlier, and very similar to that character from Planet Sheen.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now I know who you're talking about.
And the fact that she did sneeze, and that goofy face appeared on her head. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
go ahead.
So whenever she sneezes, like yes, two personalities. One is a kind, sweet, blue-haired woman, and the other is a blonde, trigger-happy maniac. Yeah, so it's despite that, like she still is like one of my more like favorite characters of the franchise in general. Is like she's just all that. She's got it all.
Hey, I didn't know Keenan.
Man, if she's sick or during allergy season and she sneezes that much, it's gonna be a heck of a problem.
Apparently.
So, overall, Fresh, where would you put her?
Put it, oh baby.
Or Masterman, go ahead.
Okay, next, Charlie from Has Been Hotel.
Interesting one, but go ahead.
All right, so like I think a lot of people think she's attractive, but just so y'all know, like Layla told me that she's lesbian and cuz she dates Vaggie now.
No, I remember that, yeah.
Yep. And yeah, of course, I mean, of course, she created. I think she's the one who made the Has-Been Hotel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, like she's cute and all, and yeah, like it's cool that she has a lot of friends at the Has-Been Hotel. I mean, of course, I know she has
You
her
continue
girlfriend.
talking about Charlie. I'll be right back. My mom's coming.
Okay.
Okay.
Of course, she has her girlfriend Vaggie, and of course, all the others. Of course, she's got Husker, and Alistair, and of course, Angel Dust and stuff. And honestly, I think she's a cute character and stuff. Like, and what would you say about her, Blitz?
So for me, because I prefer Hell of a Boss to Has Been Hotel because even though I haven't watched Hell of a Boss in a while, with Charlie, I'm really surprised people find her attractive. Yes, she's adorable, yes, I know, but like just finding her more and more attractive, that's like okay, that's pretty fair. But at least these fans are not just like verbal ace. Damn.
Oh,
Yeah, the guy who created Cartoon Beatbox Battle, right?
Yeah, because I know Brian also talks about that. He's like, "Oh my god, this guy spent 50K on that animation."
Yeah, I saw that. Like, I saw on YouTube and other place. Like, he literally, like, legit made a video of Charlie chasing after him.
Mm-hmm. And then that one scene that we can't talk about, it's just I was like, wow. And reminder, yes, it's cool to have an anime crush, but you just I can't say it, but this is like why?
Yep. And of course, we can't forget they of course put Has-Been Hotel on Amazon Prime.
Yes.
Yeah. But anyways, where do you think we should put Charlie at, Blitz?
How about adorable?
Sure. That would work out good.
Mm-hmm. All right. So before he comes back as well, let's go back to that video.
We'll be back after these messages.
Yep.
Upon the land. When you're the daughter of a person in the highest power, you need to look your best, and to call delivers perfectly. That's why she's number 6.
nope.
Comic exclusive. What's better than having a female with cascading quills? How about a female with cascading quills and hair? Julie Sue, the Echidna, another Archie comic exclusive, has that feature. She's smart, knows exactly what to do as a freedom fighter, and even trained Amy once. She's also the girl of Knuckles' dreams. Lucky him. Her older self in the series, Mobius, X years later, is just downright hot. Just look at that long ponytail. Now we're talking. Number 1, 2, button my shoe. Princess Sally Acorn. There's a lot to say about this character. She's the heir to the throne, Sonic's first official romance, the only character that used to not wear clothes, brave and athletic, the most humanoid character, and is like a mother to Tails. In the TV show Sonic Sat AM, one freedom fighter, the cowardly Antoine, constantly tries to woo Sally but doesn't succeed because he's a coward. The princess is also a semi-perfect example of an excellent love interest, although there were a couple of times when she really snapped and acted like a lunatic. In the comics, that is. But overall, Sally Acorn really stands out amongst the slew of females, not just because she's Sonic's first official love interest, or because she's the only one who didn't wear clothes, but because in the comics, she grew very long hair and married Sonic in the future, becoming the Queen. So, you've seen a pyrokinetic cat, a swallow, 2 gorgeous echidnas, and even a princess. Who could possibly top those kinds of females? Well, get ready, folks. This is the number 1 hottest Sonic the Hedgehog female character.
Rouge the Bat.
Rouge the Bat. If anybody denies it, how dare you? This woman can fly, she's as strong as Knuckles, and is a femme fatale seducing other characters into getting what she wants. Instead of having one love interest, she has 2, Knuckles and Shadow the Hedgehog. Being a treasure thief, she's only interested in one object set, jewels, especially the Chaos Emeralds. There actually have been situations where Rouge's cleavage has been exposed, but it eventually got censored. What a price to pay. I think the best part about this beauty is that she wears 3 different outfits unlike the other female characters. And who wouldn't want to fly across the landscape, be as strong as Sean Johnson, and flirt with any male anytime, anywhere? These 3 traits make Rouge the Bat triumph over all the Sonic the Hedgehog females. My hat goes off to you, Sonic Team USA. You ought to be proud.
Oh, let me take it for a minute. No, wait, has there ever been something about let's see. What's a shot?
This is what we've been fighting for. Hi, I'm April Stewart. I like my cat. My dad was an amazing jazz singer, and singing with Tommy Dorsey was just one of the things he did. I was very shy about my singing, and I was very I've horrible story that always paints my dad as this horrible person, but he wasn't. But I remember when I got up enough courage once to let him hear me sing, but I was so nervous that I was just flat and sharp everywhere. And he flippantly said, "Well, you didn't get my pipes." And I stopped singing for the longest time. It was like, it put me in therapy, and it was horrible. But then when I went to PCPA, I kind of said, I'm going to try and sing again. And then the best part was Dad came to see me graduate, and we sang in the graduation. And afterwards he came up and he said, I was wrong. You got my pipes. And that was awesome. A lot of voiceover actors that I know are singers also. And I think having a strong background in music is very helpful, because you have to hear the music in the voice. Well, I haven't been wrong yet, have I? I'll answer that. No, I haven't. And I won't, be wrong. I love Wendy. I love everything about her. And I love Sharon, because Sharon is just so much fun to record. Anytime I see a Sharon heavy episode, I know I'm going to have a lot of fun, because they're so funny. And she's funny. And I always make the joke, but it's true. It's basically Sharon's voice is me when I have PMS. So it's very close to me. Hey now, did you think I'd let you have all the fun? I know with teenage girls, there must be an age where they have that like hissy fit and they slam doors and say, you don't get me and you're not cool and all that stuff. And that's what I'm going to tell her about South Park. She's like, I'm not cool. Really? Not cool. I love voiceover. I love the anonymity of it. I love that I can be invisible when I want to be. I love that I can put on 20 pounds or lose 20 pounds and it has no bearing on what jobs I get. I love that I am old when I started in voiceover. and no one's aging me out of anything because it doesn't matter. This is definitely the most down-to-earth group of human beings in the entertainment industry that I know of. It more than pays the bills, and it allows me to be with my daughter, and it allows me to do things that I'm very lucky woman. Very lucky woman. Yeah. I'll never be the same. I'll never be the same. Saying to somebody, everyone tells me I have a really good voice, maybe I should do voiceover, is like saying to somebody, everyone tells me I have a really beautiful pen, maybe I should be a writer. I mean, yeah, you've got to have a voice. You've got to have a voice that can do things, but that's such a small part of it. If you can't act, you can do your Bullwinkle impression in my face till the cows come home. Nothing's going to happen. You've got to be able to make that character.
Wait a second. What the?
What?
I mean, like, yeah, I no idea they was gone, but
To live. Well, there was a great theater group called TAG, Truckee Actors Guild, and when I moved to Truckee, I wanted to audition, and fortunately, all of the adults were very supportive of this young 12-year-old that wanted to get involved, and so I got involved with them, and that was my whole life there. Up until I left, I was involved with the Theater Guild, always doing performances and learning from some truly amazing actors. I mean, there were some amazing actors in that group. It wasn't until I was, I think, 21 years old that I went, I should really do something serious. Like, I should learn something about this more than just my experience. So I auditioned for PCPA, which is the Pacific Conservatory of Performing Arts. And that was a 2-year program. And I did that 2-year program. And that's where I got my real training. Tuesdays through Sundays, your whole day, your whole night is full. And when you're not in class, you're in rehearsal. And when you're not in rehearsal, you're performing. And we only had Mondays off. And it was amazing. It was like a dream life, just eat, live, breathe theater. Video games have been the closest to stage acting in all of voiceover to me. It's the closest you get to that real.
All right, let's
What? Oh. All right, then. Where were we?
All right, so yeah, we ranked Charlie and we put her in adorable. So now it's your turn, Christian.
Okay, so I don't really watch Hazbin Hotel. I didn't watch the pilot that much, but I have seen her character a lot. She's pretty alright. I don't find her attractive, but except maybe her demon form, but that's pretty much it. But I don't really find her attractive. No offense, Mastermind, but she's just an alright character. I just don't find her attractive.
Well, I mean, I already said this like while you were gone, but like, plus she's also lesbian. She dates Vaggie.
Yeah, that's true, but she's still an alright character. I just don't I find her attractive.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right,
like definitely not like the cartoon beatbox battle guy.
Oh, mention that again. Damn. Shots fired. Anyways, go ahead, Christian.
All right, then. Let's see. Who do we have here? Oh, wait a minute. Why is there 2 MAs?
it was a mistake.
That's it.
All right. Okay, let's see. How about why not? 80s April.
Yes. So it is true that we all grew up with the 2012 version from Nickelodeon, but with this version from way back then, god damn, that jumpsuit and everything, like, come on, man, who can't fall for that?
Yes, like that. Just everything holy, just the hair, just the status as a reporter, and like she's just got it all going on. Everybody wanted to have
She could report my house any day.
that.
Door's locked.
Okay.
I said door's locked. Anyways.
Anyway, and when she was captured, Roxy actually called her Sugar Lips, and there's this one moment where she asked for her makeup mirror, which is actually her communicator, and big Roxy is like, whatever Lips wants, Sugar Lips gets, and he said so much, it's got her in it. Sugar Lips, this is Sugar Lips.
Like, he's not wrong.
I always thought that's funny. Anyhow, yes, I understand y'all having an attraction to her. She's all right, but I didn't find her attractive in this one. But yeah, I can see your point. Like the way her outfit is.
You didn't have to be a dick about it.
Let me finish. But I can see why y'all find her attractive. The way her outfit is, and even in 2012, it's referenced in the show. Donnie actually saw 80s April, and he finds her as attractive as 2012 April. Well, wait until he sees Megan Fox April. Let's see what he thinks.
Especially in the second movie. God damn, that was all taken in.
Yeah.
But in all fairness, oh baby, she deserves that spot. Alright, let's see. For me, I'm gonna go for Maria Ravia. Manny's mom from El Tigre. Now, yeah, she is one beautiful lady.
Yep, especially for White Pantera, because he finds her.
Yeah, despite being divorced, he still has the hots for her.
Well,
But
can
yeah.
you blame him?
I mean, yeah, but then again, with their divorce and everything, because it was kind of difficult for them because he was always freaking out because of how he would get hurt and everything. That's why it led to the divorce. But still, it's like, no, it's kind of awkward too if you think about it. You still have the hots for your ex.
True.
Yeah, I mean, like, to work things out, maybe, but they did say that they can eventually like be friends and everything. But well, you know, like, what are you gonna do?
I remember they were having like a mother and like father kind of talk about Manny, and they were in his room, and he has a big picture of Maria, and she was questioning about the picture as well.
Oh.
But yeah, your opinion, Fresh?
Well, yes. In like her debut episode in like Mother of All Tigres, where it was explaining, of course, her backstory that we just said. But in the end, it was great for her to just come back to Miracle City to work as the school's librarian in order to get close with Manny, which is pretty nice. And another like good thing, she did manage to, in this one episode where she wanted to reform the villains, she did in the form of El Cucharon, who has the power to control spoons, and her kindness made him a better man.
Speaking of her past, do you want to talk about her other past when she was in college, Fresh?
Oh, right, yes. She too was also a superhero, but gave it up because she can't stand the danger. And she was known as Plata Peligrosa. And, well, she looks stunning in the outfits, but of course the glove made her insane, so she just had to lock it up.
But overall, yeah, what a beaut. I would put her in beautiful.
And of course, April Stewart, she did an astounding job voicing her.
Exactly. All right, go ahead, Fresh.
Yeah, Frankie Foster.
Redheads. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, so I mean, like, of course, many of us would appreciate Frankie as a character, but in the show, she doesn't really get that much respect. So all she is just like just taking care of like everything, mainly with taking care of like the imaginary friends and cleaning and cooking and all that stuff, all run by the biggest D in the world, Mr. Harriman. But in all fairness, she really does deserve again much more respect, and she's one of my most favorite characters for Great Allowed to voice. And well, that's probably just like many of the good qualities, except for that one time where she can be kind of out of character with stupid episodes like Everyone Knows It's Bendy and I Only Have a Surprise for You. But in the end, she's just great.
Yeah, one of the times I actually was like wow was when Mac had a crush on her.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
especially in the episode where he asked her to file some paperwork for her while she goes on a date. I really like that pink sweater outfit she wore. She looked really great, and especially that shoulderless black dress. Yeah, those are my two favorite dresses she wore.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And also in that episode, she meets with that guy and Blue, Mac, and that one imaginary friend guy spy on her. And it turns out that her boyfriend is a douche.
Yeah.
There's
Mhm.
also Chris there too, but yeah, that's besides the point. Too, but
Mhm.
like they did mention, like Fisher like found him out, and of course she gave him his just desserts, which is so awesome to see.
Oh yeah, she gave him just desserts, all right.
Can I see her desserts? Ah.
Okay.
Okay, we're done here.
I'm canceled afterwards. Anyways, for me, I would either put her in pretty or beautiful. What would you guys think?
Beautiful.
That's your final answer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Mastermind.
Okay. Next, Mona from Robot Boy.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know about this character. Was it last night, Blitz, where you showed me Mastermind's list?
2 days ago.
2 days. I'm sorry. So yeah, because I didn't know you were joining in Mastermind, and so I showed me the list, and I looked through them, and I looked up the character you're about to describe. I was like, whoa, because she reminds me of Jessica Rabbit, but if she was a robot.
Yeah, I was pretty shocked too because we were in a private stream one time with me, Mastermind, Emmanuel, Bobby, and he was telling us about. Yeah, there was also Move Watcher in that private stream. He was telling about this character. I was like, "Who is this?" I was like, "Oh, wow, wow."
Yep. Yeah, I saw that episode. I watched that episode of Robot Boy on YouTube, and I was like, "Whoa! I never knew they would put this kind of a robot on Robot Boy." If I'm gonna be honest, when
Well,
I
they
saw this-
did, and they got away with it.
yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, you're right, Christian. And also, anyways, here's another thing. Like when I saw this robot, I was like, "Wait, what kind of robot is that? Is that supposed to be a female version of Sony from iRobot?" Because yeah, that's what it kind of looked like to me.
Sunny.
Sunny. But yeah, honestly, I was like, dang, I never knew. I thought I see a robot like this before, and like honestly, they just like took made it look like they just took a robot and made it look like a female from the beach and stuff. And honestly, like yeah, she was supposed to be basically a wrestling robot, and honestly, like apparently Robot Boy didn't want to hurt her or anything, and like she tried taking all of Robot Boy's powers, but suddenly Robot Boy had no choice. He had to pull out his true form and use it on her, and she was just and she like lost all her power, and then after that they just escaped. Robot Boy and Tommy just escaped the robot wrestling arena at the end and all that. And would y'all like to say anything else about Mona?
Well, never really seen her before. Like I've seen a little bit of Robot Boy in the past, but not really so much.
Same here. But honorable mention, even though she's not on the list, of course, there's honorable mention. Mention to Debbie, the think mom of that show. God damn, she got a wagon. But that's just us. So, Massimo, overall, what would you put her?
Okay, so like I think beautiful.
All right.
Yep. But yeah, again, in my opinion, she kind of reminds me. I think she looks like a female version of Sonny from iRobot.
So, all right.
Funny.
All right then. Next up, you, Christian. Go ahead.
Let's see. Why not? Tooth Fairy.
Oh, the Tooth Fairy. I mean, look, yeehaw.
Do you?
Yeehaw,
No,
yeehaw.
that's what I like about Cosmo. He doesn't even acknowledge Wanda at the time. Like whenever he's like next to like attractive females, he just forgets for a moment there.
Yeah.
But there's one episode where they're at like a dank gang type of deal, and he just like rejects the other contestants except for Wanda because that's her true love right there. But the fact is that he sees other attractive women like Tooth Fairy out the window.
That is true. But yeah, overall, yeah, great voice by Great Delilah, great design overall. Yeah, she's one of the best, I must say. And oh yeah, remember that episode with her and Jorgen having problems?
Okay, that was only due to
Well-
Jorgen to propose to Tooth Fairy for like using Timmy's teeth as some kind of like, well, a way to like impress her to like marry her and stuff. But she took it as him stealing her job, and that's what caused her to just call off the wedding.
That is true.
Dang.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But there's a flashback of following.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, there's a flashback of following Cosmo and Jorgen. He used a frying pan because Jorgen obviously had a crush on Tooth Fairy, so he used a frying pan and knocked one of his tooth out, and well, there you go.
Mm-hmm. All right. And what were you gonna say, Fresh?
But eventually, despite the wedding being called off, they did eventually get married in the end. So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. By the way, what's y'all's favorite version of Tooth Fairy from movies or cartoons?
Yeah, mostly this from FOP and also from Rise of the Guardians from DreamWorks.
Rise of the Guardians.
My favorite my favorite Tooth Fairies would have to be Rise of the Guardians, and of course Dwayne Johnson Tooth Fairy because it's funny.
I knew he was gonna say that. Damn. Yo, thank you for mentioning that. By the way, it was a good movie.
I'm the Tooth Fairy.
Oh man.
Yeah, and definitely not Teen Titans.
Oh, ratatata.
Would you like to eat some teeth?
Yeah, and plus that Tooth Fairy is not even a girl; it's a guy.
Are you sure?
Because I read before that it is a female, just voiced by Kari Payton.
Yeah.
Okay, I was wrong.
I mean, yeah, because other than the Tooth Fairy, there was also the time where Kari Payton also played Trigon's mother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it is a girl, but yeah, maybe it just sounds like a guy a little.
Dude, I just
Well, that's
said
just because of Carrie.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay, sorry.
That's alright. But overall, Fresh, where would you put her?
Wait, me? Like, wait, tell me?
Like more experience-wise with Fair Odd Parents, along with Meebo. Like, what would you say?
Okay. I would say, oh, baby.
I knew that was coming.
Chocolate Thunder.
What'd you say?
What's up, Chocolate Thunder?
Oh, you going cat in the hat right there.
No, I got that from Thomas Sanders.
Thomas Sanders.
Yeah, he's a Viner.
Oh, I
he used to
see.
be a Viner. Then he's a YouTuber. All right, let's see here. Bring out the top MILF, Elastigirl.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh god. Yeah, Elastigirl. Like, yeah, claiming that she's one of the best MILFs in cartoon history, movie history, anything like that. This is like that one scene where she's checking her ass, is like where everybody went gaga.
Bum 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 bum.
Oh. And then I see people like in the internet or YouTube saying, wait, when her and Mr. Incredible were doing, was he like all stretched out or what?
I don't know. I don't want to find out though. But however, we can't mention about a scene where Syndrome to the family and he knows Elastigirl. You married Elastigirl? Oh, and they got business.
Yeah.
A lot of us didn't understand that joke, but as he got older, like, oh, I know what he meant now.
Yeah, that also kind of reminds me of the joke for Angry Birds with Chuck saying that, "Ladies, let's get busy."
Yeah. Oh yeah, and also what do y'all think of, her having another new costume and of course the motorcycle from the second Incredibles?
Well,
It's alright, but it's not as perfect as Ed and Mo because it got torn, except for the others.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And what about her motorcycle?
Pretty cool. If she's
It's
Batman.
unique. I like how it separates, so whenever she's in danger and whatnot, and she can stretch. Yeah, that's a really cool detail.
Yep, that's pretty clever.
Just a random question: who would win in a stretches contest, Mr. Fantastic or her?
Well, that depends who
I
can
have
stretch
no-
better.
Or Plastic Man.
Oh, him? Yeah, let's add him too. Let's get all the stretchy ass now. MC.
Yeah, and let's not forget that there's also another Elastigirl, the one in DC.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Forgot
And
about
there's
that,
like a debate thing because that Elastigirl came first before this Elastigirl, so DC owns that name, and so some merchandise calls her Mrs. Incredible.
it's kind of like it's kind of like DC as well with Batman Brave the Bold with Catman, and if Catman would show up in the fair events. And funny enough, same design and color and everything, if you think about it, but different physique.
True,
and
true.
even much more, of course, with Captain Marvel as well. Marvel owns the name, but DC owns the character.
Mm-hmm.
That is very true. And I prefer him to be called Shazam than Captain Marvel, because since there's MCU, Captain Marvel, let's just say that out of confusion.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have to be a genius to know the difference.
Yeah.
But Holly Hunter, like, she did phenomenal as like Elastigirl. A+.
Well, so it is.
Helen Hunt.
No, Holly Hunter. You got the name wrong again. Helen Hunt is somebody else.
Give me a minute.
All right,
God
everyone.
dang it.
This is currently Jeopardy now.
Got you.
You just got coconut bald.
Get wrecked. No, I'm just playing. Anyways, for her, of course. Oh, baby. All right. Your turn, Fresh.
Okay, all right. Let's see. Who was I gonna go with? Yeah, whatever. Smurfette. Yeah.
I was really surprised you put her in the list, but let me hear your opinion.
Because I have a good reason why. Okay, so yeah, she was first made by Gargamel by a lump of clay in order to kidnap the Smurfs for his own personal gain about whatever it is, whether it's turning them into gold or eating them, whatever. But it was up until Papa Smurf eventually made her into an actual real Smurf. And so everybody had to fall for her because of the blonde wavy hair and the long eyelashes and the high heels and everything. And what's important is she is responsible for the trope known as the Smurfette principle, which means the only token girl amongst a large cast of guys, like Invisible Woman from the Fantastic Four.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice.
And yes, while she was the only female Smurf, there was actual more to come by, of course Sassette Smurfling and Grandma Smurf, and eventually Smurfs of Lost Village and
Grandma Smurf.
Yeah, there is a Grandma Smurf.
Yeah, there is.
Hang on, let me look her up.
And Fresh, although you did that at the mentor, there was also a Vaxie Smurf.
I was getting to that, but apparently somebody turned
because you skip through the shows and the movies because you mentioned Smurfs Village and all that. So just going live action first.
Getting to that, boy. Did you not hear me the first time?
Interesting.
I was.
All right, go ahead.
To be honest, and yes, to go with the betrayals, of course, Lucille Bliss, the OG, yeah, she did Pleasance, and God rest her soul. And let's
Mhm.
see, others were, of course, yes, Katy Perry, she did fine. Demi Lovato, all right, and you know, everyone did their best.
I remember when Family Guy did a cutaway about Smurf saying like, "Yo, I saw you with Smurf at last night. Yeah, we're Smurfing all night. Smurf what? Yeah, Smurf. Yeah."
Man. But on my side, knowing about that she was a clay created by Gargamel, that is bizarre. Like, what was your thought when you first found that out?
For me, because of course seeing the live action movies first, then the cartoon, of course, I first found out in the second movie where she's having that bad dream and everything. I was like, oh dang, that's pretty dark a little bit, but at least they told us the origins at least.
Right, of course, of course.
Mm. But overall, yeah, Smurfette has to be one of the best Smurfs out there. For me, I just put her in adorable.
Exactly right there. She's adorable.
Hmm. Here, Miss Man, go ahead.
All right. Next up, Sandy Cheeks.
Damn, you want to clap her cheeks really bad, don't you?
All right. Okay, so it's Sandy Cheeks. Like, SpongeBob was my childhood, and when I've always been watching ever since I was little. So like, yeah, I mean, I can understand people find her attractive, but people should remember this: she's taken by SpongeBob, though. But like, of course, when she's not in her outfit, of course, we all seen her without her outfit, and like, yeah, like I know, basically, like, of course, we all might think she's a beautiful squirrel, but we can't forget, most likely she's also the smartest squirrel, and also she knows karate and stuff. And she's basically a hero sometimes, like sometimes she'll fight, she'll like use her karate and stuff. And of course, what was crazy is also she's even got some little nieces who are like, of course, who like act evil and stuff, if y'all remember that episode.
I didn't see it, but I know what you're talking about.
Hmm.
Yep. What would y'all say about Sandy Cheeks?
Okay, so in my opinion, and with Sandy, don't really find her attractive, but she's totally a badass.
Agreed.
Yeah, same with Blitz. Like, no, I don't think anyone besides Mastermind finds her attractive, like me included. But yeah, she's all right character, and her voice actress, she did really great as her. Like capturing her Southern Texan vibe and like just awesomeness.
Yeah. Oh, and of course, when she's in live action, she of course turns into like a giant squirrel too.
You could call me the rodent.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right. So where would you put her? Let's see your opinion.
For her, I think we should just put her on adorable.
All right, fair enough. All right, Christian, let's go.
All right, let's see. Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Back in my day, back in my day, we used to have somebody named Wonder Woman. Nowadays, you just wonder if she is a woman, huh?
Don't. Well, yeah, they go that day.
Anyway,
Oh, go ahead.
Wonder Woman is my mom's favorite superhero. Period. Like, she has a bunch of Wonder Woman stuff, but she mainly likes the original one played by Linda Carter. She didn't really read the comics and stuff, but she still like I have like get stuff like Wonder Woman related. Even though some she might not want, but she still loves Wonder Woman. So yeah, what are your thoughts about Wonder here?
Well, I wonder about this woman every day. No, I'm just playing. Anyways, yeah, Wonder Woman, yeah, one of the finest attractive females of DC, I will admit.
Well, of course, everyone knows that, especially Cyborg.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
I wonder.
Yes,
if
even
she's
though
always
I had an awesome. Oh, sorry, Master. I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
okay. I was gonna say I was gonna make another wonder pun. I wonder if everyone always loves her.
Question mark. Anyway.
Go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, even though of course it's an awesome scene that Cyborg got to dance with Wonder Woman and she loved it, but there's one scene that was way out of context. Where Beast Boy turned to a cow and starts spraying milk.
Hey, at least she got some milk to drink. Moo moo.
Yeah. Yep. And of course, like if I'm gonna be honest, Wonder Woman, like, it's also pretty cool, like, how we also see her in live action. Like, her first appearance was, of course, Batman versus Superman, and then finally we even got the official Wonder Woman movie in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't really see. But I did like Wonder Woman 2, which is pretty awesome. Now, which woman do you prefer? Wonder Woman, like when she's regular, like when she's like using her bracelets and lasso, or do you prefer the modern one where she's using a shield and sword?
I don't mind either.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
And let's see. Oh, your perspective, Fresh.
Perspective, and yeah, like she's my top favorite DC superhero of all time. Like she's just a hardcore hero, just like everything about her. Like her best moments, of course, being in both Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, and Gadot did an amazing, astounding job, and even in her own animated movie in 2009 was something else.
Yeah. She's a DC superhero girl.
Ah, damn. Okay, good one.
That's a good one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Greta did a pretty perfect job as her.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Now, boys, let's put her in. Oh, baby!
I knew that was coming.
The delivery, that was excellent.
Thank you very much. All right, then. Oh, yeah, since the movie came out last week, let's go with Liz Allen from the Garfield franchise. So, yeah, my introduction to Liz Allen, of course, through the live-action movie with Bill Murray, the Garfield show. But, yeah, differences from the Garfield show and the movie. Like, which one did you prefer the most? Like, the
Did you just call her Liz Allen?
No.
Yes, you did. You called her Liz Allen.
I didn't.
Yes, he did. I heard it. Her name's Liz Wilson, dude.
I didn't say nothing.
Okay, well, let me just go back and see who is the actual dummy.
Time travel.
Well, apparently, I can't really do it right here. So, oh wait. But feel free to just talk about yourselves if you can. Her best moments, of course, being in.
My introduction to Liz Allen, of course, through the live action.
Oh
my god!
You did.
What? No. The thing is, why'd you put it so loud? We heard that shit from China.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a part of. Let's see, freaking with you.
Oh my god! Now I see why. Anyways, but going back to my question, which one did you prefer, animated or live action?
Live action. That's my introduction to her.
I'm fine with either one.
All right, good for you. And what about you, Fresh?
Yeah, live action, mostly due to, of course, Jennifer Love Hewitt, and well, I guess I kind of really preferred her being much more nice, I believe.
Oh yeah, you got it. Mm-hmm. For me, yeah. I always prefer the animated one because why not? And no offense to Jennifer in the live action one because I know everybody grew up with that one, but still, it's just a different opinions. But I do find her attractive as a woman.
Yeah.
So overall, for my opinion at least, I would put her in beautiful.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, go ahead, Fresh.
Classy from South Park.
Yeah, and for you South Park fans and Christian, the character Classy is voiced by Kimberly Brooks.
Really? I didn't know she was in South Park. So is she a
Yeah,
new character?
no, she's been around for a while.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but go ahead.
Okay, like during let's see. Well, like I do remember like one episode. I think it was what was this? Yeah, it was around like season 15, I believe. No, wait, no, not 15. I mean uh, like what season was it? 18? Well, whatever it was, it has something to do with Nathan. He had some devious plan, whatever it is, and like he brought along his assistant Classy as replacement for Mimsy. And well, once like she kind of like supposed that Nathan was being played for whatever it is, all like he did not take that well. So he ended up like slapping her, saying like "Shut up, Classy." Then she was like, "Oh heck no, yo dang syndrome, man, just slap me." And she started beating the brakes off of him and decided to just help out Jimmy. And that was like one of the best and funniest moments in South Park ever. Is she owned that scene.
Mm-hmm.
And Kimberly, of course, she was hilarious.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, where will you put her?
Yeah, put her in oh baby.
Dude, every time you say that, it reminds me of that song that was playing in Alvin Chipmunks.
Well, yes. Like the way how you say it, that's what makes it special. Again, I mean, like if any of y'all would have like give it a try, like it would have just make you feel great about women.
Don't call them good girls to get offended. Anyways, go ahead, Mastermind.
Diane Fox.
Oh,
Foxington.
no.
Diane Foxington.
Another furry Nick posts online.
And he even tried to do his own ornamental. Remember that?
Exactly. Thank you, Fresh. I was about to point that out.
Like saying, "Oh, I didn't know you guys didn't own an Elemental." Oh, so like you came up with the title yourself? Because that's a coincidence. My ass.
Yeah.
Bad fox / dog get neutered. Anyways, talk about Diane.
Okay, to be honest, like so I know I've seen this lots on the internet. Like I know a lot of people have simped for her because like
I don't.
Mr. Wolf. Because honestly, I think they just find her like as a beautiful fox. Like maybe it's like the way she looks or her outfits, or of course maybe finding out that she's the Crimson Paw and stuff. And honestly, yeah, of course, yeah, she is a beautiful fox, and like, I mean, she's done her best. She does her best to like make the bad guys to like turn good, and like, of course, make it to where the cop lady doesn't have to go too far and stuff, and like, she like basically talks with Mr. Wolf and stuff because he's basically the leader of the bad guys, of course, and like, yeah. Course, what's good, and like, course, I think Mr. Wolf, him and her and Mr. Wolf became a couple too at the end. And what would y'all say about her?
No opinion.
All right. Well, it's a unique concept for like a fox for fox and a wolf because they did say they're not too different from one another, and like she does have, well. Yes, like what you said, she tried her best in order to just have the bad guys be seen as more than just scary villains, to just have a chance to just become, be loved by the city and everything. And it was a little bit quite of a shocker that she was the Crimson Paws. Those those freaking like martial arts moves when she was like breaking them out of jail, that was spectacular.
But remember, there's a more shock to find out that the actor that played Diane was also Domino from Deadpool 2.
Yes, like she did great as well.
Yeah, and she even voiced Vanny from FNAF Security Breach.
Oh damn.
Oh, wait, what? No. Wait. I refuse to believe that.
Who can it be now? Let me find that out. Let's see here. Does she actually have a voice? Hold on. Who's your voice actor? According to my calculations here, it says here she was voiced by an actor named Jessica Tang. So yeah,
Hmm.
so it's alright. But anyways, go on.
Okay.
Why do you sound like Penny from freaking The Mighty Bee?
I do what?
You sounded like her.
To me, he sounds like Stickler from the Cuphead show.
The Stickler? The hell?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Excuse me. But if you saw a clip on YouTube, you'll know what he's talking about.
I'm gonna search that character right now.
All right, go ahead.
I will not apologize for doing my job.
Fucking looks like Mandark for crying out loud. Does he not?
No, he does a little, but hear his voice.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, going back. All right. Any more opinions about Diane?
I said what I said.
All right. That's all I can say. So for Diane, I think we should put her on Cutie Full.
Well, yeah, like something needs to turn up.
Yeah.
Or turn on.
Oh my god. All right, go Christian.
Amber.
I'm sorry. You're supposed to say her name a lot of times for that to happen. Well, yeah, good choice.
What?
So you want to go? You did not get that reference from Danny Phantom? Golly, you did not.
I
Okay,
haven't seen it in a while. Come here, some slack.
all right, go ahead first.
Okay. So yes, this is one of Cher Strong's most popular roles. She did excellent as her, and she has a great design. Like not like looks, but her hair is really awesome. Flaming.
Yeah, she's a cool villain.
No, she's not cool. She's hot. Get it? Hot. Very hot.
All figuratively and literally.
This is like back when I was watching these Danny Phantom episodes because, yeah, she was one of my childhood crushes. But going back to 2020 while we were watching, I was like, damn, goth chicks back in the day. God damn. Similar to like a little bit from Shigo.
Or what about punk chicks?
Yeah, you could use that term as well.
Because, I mean, she's dressed like a punk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
And there's theories like how she died.
Oh, I know how she died. Do you want me to tell you?
Sure.
All right, so the story goes because Butch Hartman did say, "Oh, the ghosts you see are not actually dead; they're from other universes." And that I call bullshit because they actually explained the backstories to like some of these characters, like Desiree, but for Amber, it was revealed that the song, you'll remember her name forever. Basically, it's going back to a backstory of her ex-boyfriend who lit her house on fire while she was still inside sleeping.
Dang!
Well, yeah, that explains the fire and her hair and powers.
Mm-hmm. So it's just cruel. So everything that's putting in emotion is like going back to her past, which I don't blame.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But overall, people are still shocked in season 3 when she's dating Skulker. Especially that meme when everybody's like, with Skulker saying, "Nah, that this point hurts."
Yeah.
But overall, yeah. Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. All right, next up, one of the OG MILFs at the time, Dexter's mom. Come on down.
Oh boy.
Come on, man. There are times where she shows it, especially that one scene where they're all in the pool and she comes out with her bikini. Did anybody else want to say anything?
I mean, there's so little of Dexter's Laboratory, but I do agree with whatever it is we're gonna say. So.
Oh yeah, what do you call it? I remember when Christian showed me this, like with that dirty joke episode with Dexter wearing those like see-through glasses, and he saw his mom through it. I was like, oh, Dexter, you lucky bastard.
Yeah. Yeah, and then of course suddenly at the end, we go to the glasses and we see what Dexter's been seeing.
Mm-hmm. But no, like other than making a sweetheart mom and everything, she's actually badass as well because I remember there was an episode, basically it was around like Christmas time almost, and she and this other mother were fighting for new like gloves and everything, and she totally kicked her ass.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Don't mess with no mamas.
The
But
last
overall,
latex gloves.
but overall, I would put her in Oh Baby as well.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Next up, you first.
Yeah, Kitty Catswell.
Wow. All right. Go ahead.
Of course, yes. Anyone who watches Tough Puppy, she Kitty is like the real reason why you would want to watch so. And who can you blame? But while looking back, I'm like, yeah, Kitty is basically just Frankie Foster as a cat. Like you can really, but she does solidify herself as being like one of the best tough agents ever, despite being used for comedy as the chew toy. Like we're supposed to laugh at her being hurt or anything like that.
Especially that scene where she's using her as a hammer every time, like Dudley calls everyone the chameleon, so she's just using her to whack someone.
Or should I say, Dutchemeleon? And then starts screaming at you, the idiots, basically. I like that scene as well.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, they do. Like at first, like they didn't really see eye to eye because cats and dogs don't get along with each other. Oh, how ironic. But later on, they did learn to just work together as partners, and well, you can see like a little bit of relationship, like in one episode where Dudley accidentally sent her email to like everybody. It's like, all right, Eric. Well, you just made me jealous, and I made you want to punch you in the face even more because you have been feelings for Kitty now, Dudley.
This kind of reminds me of that dirty joke I said last week when we were making the list.
Oh yes, you also brought up Nicole as well.
Am I? Can I say? Do I have permission from all of you?
Say what?
Do I have permission from all of you to say what I said last week?
We'll go ahead and do so. I mean, like you already got the foul mouth all the time, so.
Okay, so last week when me, Fresh, and Christian were coming up with the list, when Fresh was mentioning Kitty Catswell, I was like, oh, that's some good pussy there.
Yes, you remind me of that one guy who said like a closer meme-worthy line.
But yeah, Kitty is she's also badass as well. Like, yes, very cool and everything. That's just my opinion. And where would you put her?
Wow, I mean, come on, gentlemen. Like, look at the eyes, the hair, them legs. It's cutie-full.
Oh God! When you said
agree too.
When you said legs, I just got a flashback from Teen Titans Blah.
Oh no!
Oh wait!
Oh no!
That reminds me. Like, there's also another thing. There is one episode called Hot Dog where the chameleon plans to make it so hot to like kill everybody or something like that. Dudley and Kitty were like forced to just shave themselves. So they are seen completely naked and stuff. I was like, I can't believe they managed to like get away with that.
Yeah, I can't believe Butch Hartman even allowed that to begin with.
I mean, what can you do? But all right, next one, go ahead, Mastermind.
Okay, so I know y'all are gonna mention Chase again, but Portia.
Ah, look, another one from Chase. You see it padded here with the
Oh,
furries,
boy.
everybody? I definitely see it.
Here we go.
Oh. But yeah, explain from your side from Sing 2, Mastermind.
Okay, so yeah, like Chase, lots of people simp for this girl as well. Okay, so like basically when I watched Sing 2, like she was cute and stuff, and like of course, of course, but I felt bad for her because her dad Crystal was a jerk and stuff, and plus he wanted to kill Moon too. And of course, what was good was that Portia got to sing on stage in the alien outfit. But even when she's on stage, like Crystal wanted, Crystal yells at her, telling her to get off stage, but she ignores him, and then he tries
Yeah.
to go to ruin the show. But what was good was Moon stopped him and stuff. And I will say, Portia, she had a good performance on stage, especially with all those meerkats, whatever they're called,
They're okay. Those are tarsiers.
tarsiers. All right. And honestly, I will say, yeah, again, she had an amazing performance on stage. And, her dad, Crystal, got what he deserved, and it was being arrested. And, of course, she decided to be a part of Moon's club and stuff. And would y'all like to say anything about Portia as well?
No one?
Oh, Blitz must be muted. Maybe he's doing something.
Well, I'll be right back for a sec.
All right. Plus, her dad's name is Jimmy.
Jimmy Crystal. Got it.
Is he related to Billy Crystal?
Oh, okay.
All right. And would you like don't you want to say anything about Portia, Blitz?
Oh yeah, when I watched Sing 2 the first time, she is. I'm sorry if anybody's gonna like agree or disagree, despite how she looks. She's spoiled. I'm
I
sorry.
mean, yes, like don't be sorry. You are technically right. She did kind of like start out that way, where it just felt like she was all about her, like taking Rosita's part, thinking that she's like really can act when she really can't, and she can't even tell the difference between, of course. Well, she pronounces sci-fi as sky-fi because just no brains in there. But eventually, when after Chris like Jimmy almost like killed Moon, she had to change a part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true as well. But this is the personality from first this being spoiled. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Princess Motorbucks and also a combination of Hillary from the First Prince of Bel-Air. That's all for me. But overall, but she is okay.
Yeah.
She's all right.
Yeah.
For her, I think we can put her on pretty.
All right. All right. Go ahead, Kristen.
I'm gonna hate myself for this, but here's another Chase Cutie character that he likes, Vanny.
Oh.
I'm out. Bye. I've never actually played Security Breach. My brothers have, and I get the hype, but just bringing out the characters out, I get the security guard because she is female, but Vanny, that's just like why?
And plus, she's a suit, like a mascot suit, a person in a mascot suit. Like, that's not attractive. The human form, maybe. The suit, no. It's just creepy.
But of course, we can't forget. We all know Veronica is Vanny.
What?
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Like, I mean, I think a lot of people have said that Veronica is Vanny.
Like character-wise, like kind of
Are you meaning voice-wise? No, Kristen V doesn't voice either.
Wait, what?
I said that Kristen V doesn't voice either character.
I'm talking about the person under the suit.
Oh, you mean Vanessa?
Yeah, that's what I said. No, sorry, I meant to say Vanessa. My bad. Maybe I was saying the wrong name. I meant Vanessa. Yeah,
but
right.
continue, Mastermind.
And of course, yes. I'm again. Everyone said Vanessa is Vanny.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yep. And of course, Vanessa, of course, Vanessa, we all know Vanessa was like a mean security guard, and she tells here's another good Easter egg of FNAF Security Breach. Gregory finds a room with Vanny's name on it, and Glamrock Freddy says that name sounds familiar to Vanessa.
Yeah,
And
and also said it's also playing on Vanessa and Bunny.
yep. And of course, Vanessa tells Gregory that he's going to wait until his parents and the police arrive, and the camera switches to Vanny, and then she says, "Are you having fun yet?" And of course, I think of course, Vanessa, of course, as we all know, Vanessa is William Afton's daughter.
No, she isn't.
Oh, my bad. Right. Well, would you like to explain some more about Vanny?
Okay, well, if you want to know more about Vanny, you should check out the channel Superhero Bro, because he talks about more of the lore of FNAF besides Map Hat. But yeah, if you look at his channel and check out the fandom of that, you'll understand about Vanny more. So yeah, and to clarify, no, she's not daughter of William Afton. Elizabeth Afton is, and she's Circus Baby. It's a whole lot of lore story, but I'm not gonna get into it because it's gonna make the stream longer.
All right.
But
anyways,
yeah,
go ahead.
I'm okay. But firstly, where would you put Vanny?
I think we can just put her on pretty if you want.
All right, sure. Yeah, go ahead. All right, then. Blitz is gone at the moment, so let's entertain ourselves.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get more coffee real quick.
Lucky.
You've done me a great favor, friend. Just die. No.
Hi, I'm Kari Walgren, and I am a voiceover actor.
Come on, now's our chance.
I have played Tigress in Kung Fu Panda Legends of Awesomeness.
I play little Susie on Phineas and Ferb. Whoa, my gosh, Kata on Breadwinners on Nickelodeon.
Jessica on Rick and Morty. Emma Frost on Wolverine and the X-Men and certain video games. I played Anka in Archer, Countess von Fingerbang. Sorry.
Oh, God.
I will do certain vocal warm-ups in the car. There is a great little video that people seem to like on my Twitter page that is me singing a Marilyn Manson song. That particular song I will always sing on the way to recording this little girl.
She's singing Marilyn Manson.
Yes, take a nice long look.
Have I ever performed with myself? Yes, I have, and that's always really fun.
Mommy, help me! I lost the dog and he ran up.
Honey, calm down.
I know, but he ran away.
I tried to get a hold of him, Mrs. Smith, but he just ran down the street. Oh, I saw that dog. He came and pooped on my lawn, and I tell you, if I see him again, I'm gonna give him the what for.
I can't stress it enough that reading out loud as often as possible is such an important thing. I've said to people, read the phone book, read technical guides, because especially when you start getting into video games and they're talking about the flummox capacitor of the titanium mercaloid, blah, 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 like it's a tongue twister. So if you pick up, your refrigerator manual and just start reading pages off of it, just so that you're constantly working on that skill, it helps you so much in voiceover. It's huge. Hi, this is Kari Walgren. Subscribe to Verite Voiceover on YouTube. You can find the channel. Find it now. You'll be glad you did. Like, you have to be willing to just laugh at yourself and weirdly enough, I have wanted to do voiceovers since I was a child, and before I completely made this connection of it being something that you could actually do as a job. But I had this sense as a kid, I'm like, somebody's doing the voices behind this, and I'm going to act out these voices, and I'm going to do it one day. So, I was sending out cassette tapes to casting people when I was a kid. And being like, I'm going to be a voice actor one day, and you should hire me to do voices of cartoons. I mean, it's just very bizarre. And years later, it actually started happening. As a voice actor, your voice is your tool. So I think experimenting and finding out what your voice. What happens?
I don't know why this guy even commented about this.
What?
No, like, I know that comment's been there for a while, but I'm like, please don't. So please don't watch the stream then. Fuck off. Anyways, let's continue.
You sure? Okay.
And then you start talking. What happens there? I had an audition come in for a baby years ago, and I'm like, I can't do a baby. I don't know what this is all about. And so I just started kind of messing around and like, and now I book babies all the time. I think it very active imagination. I think in pictures when I record. So I'm always thinking, how would this be animated? Or if this is a conversation between two video game characters, how would it eventually turn out? And just a sense of play. Like, you have to be willing to just laugh at yourself and be silly and ridiculous and over the top. And you can't be too self-conscious in voiceover. When you hear from people and they say, oh my gosh, I loved your character in this, or wow, I watched this show and it got me through a really dark time during college or something like that, it really makes you realize that maybe what you're doing, even though you're making funny voices, it means something to people. And that's rewarding.
Okay, like, who's the genius that just like put two before one? I mean, like, it's just.
All right, I'm back.
Did you miss?
All right. All right.
Well.
Oh yeah, we're still here. So okay, after now it's Christian's turn. Go ahead.
Oh wait, I picked Vanny.
Oh, okay, got you.
So
all right, so
your turn, Buzz.
Okay, for me, Veronica from Billy Madison.
Yeah, Veronica Bond. So hard to want to touch the hiney.
Veronica got an ass. From experience,
Well, you don't.
Yeah. Oh man. No, I'm gonna say the actor that played Veronica throughout the film, like this at first, like couldn't even stand Billy, but helping him out through like all of his like tests or anything like that, just helping him get up the grades. And yeah, I just like how in the end they got together.
I mean, yes, I just like how she only agreed to. She only like liked him more because he tried to touch her chest, which gave him a pass. Like he was lucky on that because like he just tried to like squeeze those melons, but apparently yes, they developed a really big relationship. I like that.
Mm-hmm. And what do you call it? Speaking of like helping him out, like one of the times she was like helping Billy, like every time he would get a question right, take out of clothing, but every time he gets it wrong, put it back of clothing. And he did it with the bus driver as well. That was just funny.
Yeah, and kind of disturbing at the same time. Like, oh my Lanta.
Hey, come on, just the late great Chris Farley some respect though. I mean, like
yeah.
Oh yeah, of course, but still, and out of context, it was kind of like creepy to the audience. But yeah, let's not disrespect Christopher. He still did great.
But overall, like yeah, one of the like attractive one cheerleader, I just put it in beautiful. Yeah.
I think you should put her in Old Baby.
Okay.
So,
I'll take that.
yeah,
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Besides, like, wouldn't you want to just? This is one of like the meanings of like having a crush on the teacher because come on, just look at that face.
I mean, yeah, we all had that teacher once in our lifetime, so I don't blame you.
Excuse me for a second. Oh, wait, no, wait.
Roger.
His name is not Roger, although he's wearing a character voiced by Roger Clark Smith. But anyways,
All right, it's just some cheap pop, just some dumb pop-ups.
all right, your turn first.
Marge Simpson.
Homie.
Oh dear.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, like what we have here, yes, one of the best animated moms ever, better than any other. There are some, but certainly more than, of course, Mrs. Turner and Lewis, and ones that you can't really stand.
Yeah,
But
I get your point, and yeah, for Marge, she's just a prime example of like the best mom there is in an animated cartoon.
I mean, yeah, like while she may have her moments where it can be, a little bit strange or out of character, but it's great to just break from the norm a little bit. That in a way that's not really seen as unlikable. But one of the funniest moments would have to be like in the Simpsons movie where Bart and Homer were having a little bit of like a heart-to-heart father and son talk, and then she just blew it with saying, "Somebody threw the GD bomb."
Wow.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, Marge is like the glue that holds the family together, trying to keep the peace. And well, Homer, like she's like one of the best things that Homer has accomplished throughout his life. Let's just be honest, marrying the perfect woman. And well, I just gotta say, like, I kind of like. There was this one episode where I think she was working as a cop and she had her hair down and like some kind of ponytail. I was like, whoa.
Oh, you watched that too?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, about that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yep. Yeah, and plus, if y'all saw on Disney Plus, there was like a short clip where she went on a Mother's Day adventure with all the Disney moms.
I saw that. Yeah.
May the 12th be with you. Yeah, and honestly,
I didn't
watched
see it,
that,
but I
and that
saw
was
a
pretty
picture.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I saw that, and that was pretty cool. Like, we saw like almost every Disney mom you could think of, like Chili Healer, Simba's mom, Elastigirl, every mom that was on Disney.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I did notice, and also the fans noticed this, over the years with Julie like just voicing Marge, in the newer episodes, people could really tell how like the voice is really going raspier and like deeper a little bit. Like first, what's your opinion about that?
I mean, yes, it is putting a little bit of a. I heard like from LS Mark when he was reviewing like episodes of The Simpsons, like just let her quit or something like that. I mean, like, yeah, she is awesome and have been a part of this, and I don't know what might happen.
No, here's the thing though, because I want to debunk what Ellis Mark said because recently, 2 days ago, producers and even like the directors of like The Simpsons says if any of like the OG like cast members of The Simpsons, like the main ones, like ever quit or sadly passed away, they will not recast that character ever again. Period.
Well, shoes.
Because I get it, like okay. With Russell Taylor, like sadly passed away, and like her role's going to great develop. I can understand that, but it's like the main family. You can't just recast that their like characters. It's like what they're known for.
True. I mean, like, I guess that's one way for them to just stay like iconic or trademark or anything like that. But they didn't have to go that far.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, I mean, yes, and people are still shocked, and yes, for going all out these years, and it's just predicting will it end or not, but I just, I don't mind either or.
I'm like, well, I did hear that if The Simpsons ever end, they would want to start with the Christmas episode that started the show off, so that way it becomes one infinite loop.
hmm It's kind of like, oh, I like what you're doing there. It kind of reminds me of the ending to Arthur.
Yep. And of course, we all know, like, of course, we don't know if this is going to really happen, but I know lots of people are asking, will there be another Simpsons movie?
I doubt it.
I mean, like it was only like made fun of by Maggie, who said her quote unquote first word, which was sequel, when it was actually daddy.
Mm-hmm. Boomla. But going back to Marge, like, yeah, just being one of the best moms, very nice, just helping out. That's what I like about her.
So yeah, it would be fair to put her in beautiful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead, Mastermind.
Okay, next up, right. Mavis.
All right, nice one. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so of course, once we watch Hotel Transylvania, we first see her as a baby because that's how the movie starts, and of course, her origin story was sad because Dracula explained the story of what happened. It was no light that killed her. She was killed by your kind. Because, yeah, he said it was only the wife that died. Because, like, all the villagers were angry and they were going to kill all the vampires. And Dracula tried to talk it out. But unfortunately, one of them killed the mother. And it was just Dracula and Mavis. And yeah, of course, in Hotel Transylvania 3, Dracula explained the story to the lady on the ship as well. Because Mavis was just an infant. And yeah, what was good is that, now Dracula got along with Johnny, and they got Mavis and Johnny got married together. And of course they have the
Dennis.
child.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Dennis.
what's the child's name again?
Dennis.
Dennis. Yes. And honestly, like, her story was like, of course, her story was sad, but of course, her and Johnny found a way for, like, monsters to get along with humans and stuff. And yeah, things go good throughout the movies and stuff. What would y'all say about Mavis?
Well, you just basically gave the backstory. Yeah, that's good. But the point is, like, what do you find more attractive of her? Like, what do you like about her, basically?
Well, what I like about her is, like, she's just a cute vampire and stuff, and also, like, even when she's a bat, she's cute. And then, of course, she's shocked, like, when she finds out the lady on the ship was, like, trying to pull an axe out of Dracula's head, and, like, she thought she was trying to kill him and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But of course, once Van Helsing makes the Kraken try to kill all the monsters, like, they work together to save everyone, and that was pretty clever.
Mm-hmm. All right. So that was from your side. Anybody else want to talk about Mavis?
Well, come on, like she's. Yeah, go ahead, because like since you love her so much, you the most, of course. Go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
What I was going to say was she is voiced none other by Selena Gomez, which you may know her from, which is Wizards of Waverly Place if you've seen it. And it's around 2010 when this movie came out, and at the same time that Wizards was still out, and they did really good choice having Selena play Miss. She nailed it. Oh,
Yep.
Buzz is muted.
Yeah, I agree. Dad, I'm not 83 anymore. We'll wait for him.
All right,
Oh,
I'm
he's
back.
back.
That was cool.
But
All right,
is there anything else you want to say? Was there anything you want to say about Mavis Splits?
To me, because yeah, I do agree with your opinion. She is cute, overall, and she's just a good mother and a wife as well. And of course, like in the second movie, could be a little bit strict because being a new mother and all, and just being like strict with Drac about everything. Listen, I get it. One of the cons about Hotel Transylvania 2 was like just changing everything for Dennis and other humans. I get it, but it's kind of like going over dramatic about it.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know what I'm gonna do. But yeah, for Mavis, yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful.
All right. Is it? I believe yeah, it's your turn, Christian. Is it?
Alrighty, let's see. Who's that next to Hello Nurse?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, that's Mandy. Yeah, Mandy Wachowski from the Sonic movies.
Oh, right. I guess we're going with her first.
So go ahead.
All right. So, I don't really know her character that well because I only seen the movies once, but she is like the wife, and not wife, fiance to
Yes,
Jasmine
yes,
Marsden's
you are right.
character.
You are right.
My bad. Okay, so yes, she is the wife of Jasmine Marsden's character, and yeah, she's a great character. Even though she does question about Sonic and stuff, but she's already a character. But yeah, what are you talking about her?
Anybody?
No.
All right, just me. All right. So I mean, like,
By the way, first you said Mandy. It's Maddie, by the way.
Like I just got a little bit. Yes.
No, it's all right. We're going. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, I don't know who's going.
Because you were talking last, I was like, you go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, but yes, I will say this. Yeah. It was a great pleasure for us. Really, what else can I say? Like, yes, she did her best to just help out Sonic and Tom and in order to just like stop Robotnik and convince, of course, Major A-hole in the sequel that Sonic is not a threat, that he's the hero that the town needs. And well, I guess like she's basically the one that just tries to just keep the peace within the family, like just from the Knuckles show where Knuckles was being like having a hard time coping to just live on Earth and everything. But I would say she's one of my more favorite characters in the show. I mean, like, in the movies.
You could just say the Sonic, movie universe.
Well, you can say that, and of course, Tika Sumpter being as fabulous as she is, also being in an action comedy like the Ride Along movies. Yeah.
From my opinion, I'll just go with Pretty.
Okay.
Okay, let's see here. Aha! Miss Bellum from the Powerpuff Girls. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And I bet you this all started because of that episode with Sedusa, like when they were she took her place and everything. It's like, wow.
I'm sure.
And like it's just like, yeah, as Sedusa was pretending to be Miss Bellum and giving like the mayor like signs and everything and those dirty jokes, it was like whoa, whoa, whoa. But yeah, she has a fine ass body.
That scene or another episode.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say either in this episode, another episode, she walked up to him and he was like writing with a pencil, his pencil broke and she grabbed it and Sean is like
Yeah, that was the same episode.
oh my god. That couldn't be as more dirty as it was. Especially if it says it's shrunk. That's just oh my god. But go ahead.
No, I was just saying she has a fine ass body, and again, she's like one of those characters where you really don't see her face. But in one episode where everybody was just like disappointed in the girls, you could see her face for like a split second.
Yep.
Yeah, it's nothing special. It's just a close eye in the mouth. So, but you do
Come on.
get to see her face. So,
I'm like, come on, like she got an attractive body, give her an attractive face. But no, y'all fucked that up, and that's why she probably flunked out in the Powerpuff Girls reboot where she quit.
Yeah. Yeah, the only time we see her was at the beach.
that's it. At the beach. That's it.
Yeah. This is why the OG Powerpuff Girls is better.
Yes.
Got that right.
Let's see. Anybody else with Miss Bell?
Yeah, like
I do like, of course, like being beautiful I'm like, let's see, being like very and very intelligent to like cope with the beauty. That's a really good balance. Of course, like having to deal with the mayor's like crazy shenanigans.
Oh, there was another episode, yeah, where Fuzzy Lumpkins took over as mayor and she was wearing that sexy ass outfit. Remember that?
I wish.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Oh, god damn. But Messman, did you also have an opinion?
okay. What I like about Miss Bellum's like how like she has to like explain like she's the smartest one and like she has to tell that she told the mayor that like she told the mayor like that he has to go back to being mayor and stuff because she told him that Fuzzy Lumpkins was wearing his hat and that made Mayor upset. Yep. And of course, to tell the mayor he made a big mistake, like, he in that one episode, she told him that the Powerpuff Girls were like men disguised as them.
I also want to point out when Sudusa was pretending to be Miss Bellum and is doing all those dirty things to the mayor, and the mayor actually enjoying it. I was like, "Wait, mayor, aren't you married? What would your wife think of this?"
Oh, honestly,
And furthermore, who's his wife?
So yeah, she did appear in 2 episodes. If you search her up in picture, she's basically the mayor, but like a female version. If you want to see her right now.
Oh, I mean, like, yeah,
All
like
right,
we've
all right.
seen like couples who kind of look like each other, like Mickey and Minnie, and like
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I seen her like.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I seen her in like the episode where the criminals disguised as the Powerpuff Girls. I seen her in the Chili episode, and of course in the Boogeyman episode.
So yeah. And what's so also funny how they look alike. She is also voiced by Tom Kenny.
Oh,
wow. Especially the same situation with Crocker, with both characters voiced by Carlos Rocket, him and his mom.
Yeah.
SpongeBob's running for mayor.
Pickle. Anyways, yeah, for Miss Bellum. Come on, oh baby, let me be your secretary. All right, next up, Fresh.
okay. Now we're gonna have to go a little bit adult here with Nightbick from Kick A2.
Night Bitch. Okay, got you. Anyways, explain.
Okay, yes, one of the more new characters in the sequel, which I kind of did see more, but I only like for the characters and for the portrayal, the new faces of Jim Carrey, John Leguizamo, Morris Chestnut, and Daniel Kaluuya. Yeah. But Nightwing being a part of Justice Forever, she had a very Batman type of origin story a little bit. I mean, even though like Dave's friend Marty was kind of like stealing from Batman, but here it is. She became who she is because she found her sister dead in a dumpster, and well, I'm like a little bit sad. But on the bright side, she did like kind of get snuggled up with Kick-Arse, so there's that.
All right, cool.
So yeah, that's all I really just had to say. It was kind of like a little bit. Oh yeah, and what's the what Chris's like supervillain team did to her? Like whatever they did, it's kind of much more. Even though it was kind of like a little bit close to the comics with the original source material, having Chris, aka the Mother Flipper, R-word her. He almost did in the movie, but apparently,
Oh shit, that's messed up.
yeah, like he couldn't do it because how hot she was during. Because well, but
I mean,
yeah.
I was gonna make a little reference joke. I was like, what do you expect? McLovin is trying to get laid. Come on.
I mean, like he almost did, yeah. Wow, like he couldn't even finish it during that time too. That's even hilarious.
Yeah, but go on.
But whatever they did to put her in the hospital, I'm glad that she recovered and returned to just like kick more butt during the final battle. And Lindy Booth, she did astounding performance, and I gotta say, it's a much better looking costume than the comics.
Mm-hmm.
So I put her at beautiful.
All right, go ahead, Mesmer.
Okay, so I did Mavis. How about another vampire? How about Marceline?
Oh, you did her? You want to do her again? She's a married woman.
You lucky bastard! How'd you do that? Wait, wait, she's a lesbian. So yeah, how did you do that? No, I'm just questioning that.
Wait, what do you mean? How did I do what?
You said you did Mavis, even though that she's
okay. Don't get the joke, Mastermind. Mastermind. When you say do, it's another word for getting it on. I always fall for that trap too.
Well, I was talking. No, I wasn't talking about. I wasn't doing that. I was explaining Mavis. That's what I was doing.
Yes, that was the joke, dude.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Y'all got me good. Okay, but anyways, Marceline. Yes, like unlike Mavis, of course, like y'all mentioned, she's lesbian, because there was an episode where she kissed Princess Bubblegum.
Yeah, because at the beginning of the early seasons of the episodes, probably season 2 and 3, it showed some scenes of them having a love-hate relationship, mostly hate, but throughout the later seasons, just them hanging out and getting along, and then just them being a couple, that's even more surprising.
Yeah, do you like that concept though?
I mean, I guess it's a good way for shows to stand out, like doing that LGBTQ thing. I mean, Adventure Time still remains one of the greatest things, but well, it was a little bit shocking for me at first. But I was like, good for them.
And yes.
Yeah, and of course, we can't forget, she's of course, she's the only friendly vampire, and her vampire family is evil because there was her dad, and her dad sucks souls out of people.
Yeah. Yeah, the first time he showed up and everything, one of my favorite scenes is when he invaded the Ice King's kingdom and everything, and then him just getting scared overall. I just like that.
Yeah.
Yes, that was so awesome.
Yep, and of course, of course, there was also the rest of her vampire family, she stabs them one at a time, and she sucks up their powers, and she gets them, and she gets them all except for the big one, the one with the beard. Yep.
And
course,
instead of sucking blood, she only sucks the color red.
Yeah.
True.
And it turns white. Honestly, it almost reminds, even though I know this what Adventure Time came out first, kind of reminds me of Bunnicula. Bunnicula sucks the juice out of vegetables and stuff.
Oh.
Yep. And also, of course, most likely, when she was a kid, she had an origin story with Ice King as well.
That is true.
She
Like,
did.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yeah.
but you're all forgetting when Jake and Finn went to her house. Finn
I
got to
was just
see
about to bring
everything.
that up. I was about to
Yo,
bring that up too.
Finn got to see everything, and he was shocked. I'm like, oh my god, boobies!
Yeah. And also, before she dated Princess Bubblegum, she actually had a boyfriend, and their boyfriend was evil as well.
He was just a bitch overall.
Yeah,
I mean, like he deserved that kick in the nuts from her.
and
Mhm.
also stomped on by
Can I,
Jake
Milo?
too.
Like, continue.
Okay.
Yeah, and stomped on by Jake too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But anyways, well, is there anything else y'all want to say about Marceline?
I basically said my part.
Yeah.
I like that she's one of the main characters that you see in different outfits. Like, yeah, that was enjoyable.
Yep. All right. Well, for her, I think we can put her on beautiful.
All right. Twinsies, you're next to each other. Twinsies.
Vampire twinsies.
Oh my god.
I mean, they can't even look alike. Like, maybe it's about like, even though like I don't know if the characters still age during like whatever it is. Like, yeah, she started out as 118 in the first movie, and apparently we don't know like how old she was from like Transformania, but maybe it's apparently like 1,000 years old. So there's that. How can it be quick twins right there?
Transmania, that was kind of a letdown. No offense, because yeah, good idea that you're turning them into humans and all, but I just find it kind of odd. Not like odd, but a little bit here and there. Especially like this Drek and Johnny actually have like some bonding time, but fighting over it.
And well, of course, no, you are right. It does kind of like it is a downfall for Dracula to still not really like Jonathan for some reason. So he had to like lie to him. And when Johnny found out, he just went on a rampage. And well, it was a disappointment. But no disrespect for Brian Hall for taking over Adam Sandler as Dracula. That was pretty epic.
It was because that was the second time he voiced him. Because back in 2012, they were doing shorts, and Brian Hall actually got the honor to play him.
Yes.
I think he also voiced them in the like Universal Studio rights too.
Oh, that's also one. Oh yeah. Speaking of like lesbians and like everything else, next Saturday is Pride Month. Because yeah, next Saturday is the 1st, so let's be anybody that celebrates it, GG's. But anyways, let's see. Next up, go ahead, Christian.
Oh yeah. Who are you ranking Marceline?
Like
Beautiful.
we already did. Like, you see her?
Oh, okay, got it. All right. Is that Mary Jane? I see MJ next to Eleanor's.
Yes.
Mhm.
Right here.
Right. All right. So my introduction to MJ was, of course, Sam Raimi. Yeah, she was an alright character, but however, a lot of fans have noticed that she was a bit difficult.
Oh come on, this ain't the real word. Like nobody's gonna hate you for it. Just say it.
Say what?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something, but anyways, no, because I also bring this up because throughout all the films, just being in a relationship with Peter or not, she's just very unfaithful.
Well, I mean, yes. Let's just flip flopping around like each guy's about like how it is. But ultimately, at the end of Spider-Man 3, they did manage to just make it work because he did mention that in No Way Home. So I guess that's fair enough.
But other than the live action, let's talk about some of the animated ones. Like first, any ones from you?
Okay, well, mostly for me, when it comes to her, it's like Spectacular Spider-Man, which, yes, like she just has that, of course, her usual just personality of just being plain nice, an overall likable person that you just really just want to just have a connection with. But it was either just getting with Peter or getting with Hobie or Mark Allen, because I think in one episode where he was like drawing a picture of her and
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Marshall, yes, golden.
Yeah. And yeah, the 1994 one, yeah, I gotta say it was very unique. Like seeing some clips here and there, and yeah, I did mention this when we were doing the Spider-Man ranking last week. Is that yeah, it left on a cliffhanger, but thank God for the X-Men show for the finale. It showed Peter and MJ back together, like just finally reunited.
Yes.
Mhm.
However, my second, no, I would say my all-time favorite version of her would have to be in the Spider-Verse movies. Like that right there, even though it was sad for like them to like get a divorce, but again, making it all better and eventually having a baby, Mayday.
Mm-hmm.
And another version we actually like a little is Spectacular Spider-Man.
We did
I already
mention
said that, dude.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
But player boy, that's you, Christian. Where would you put her?
Let's see. Beautiful.
All right, next one. Let's go for one of the modern MILFs. Bring out Read Aloud.
Oh boy, here goes.
Oh no, here we go.
To be fair, because I just like when animators do this on purpose, which is a good thing. But the signs of her, like this, wow, especially the first time, because we did also mention this last week as well. When basically Lincoln was reading a comic book behind her ass, and I'm like, what?
Exactly,
I'm like-
because look, they're exercising, and I think she sounded like can I have a great time? Oh yeah, I definitely am. And he's like turn her butt, but he's actually reading a comic. He tried to turn the page, but Tor's like Lincoln loud. I mean, come on, Lincoln, show some respect.
Yeah, that's your mommy.
But like Miss Bellum, she did a short fest along with Lynn Sr., but it was not until the Christmas special when they finally showed their faces, which was really a breath of fresh air.
Mm-hmm. But overall, this is also being hot as well. Also being nice, just being a caring mother, also a good wife as well. It's just like her personality overall is like why she's like one of the best moms.
And she's voiced by none other than Jill Taylor, which you may know as Karen from SpongeBob.
Yes. But yeah, just in my opinion. What about you guys?
Yeah, you basically did sum up everything, and I agree with you 100% a step of the way.
Agree.
Yep. So, of course, yeah. Beautiful. All right, go ahead, Fresh.
Time out. We gotta step out.
Okay.
Told to act more ladylike. Give me a kiss. Now where's dessert? I'm Catherine
Who is that?
Capadini, and
Kathy Capadini. Hello, Blossom.
the one I'm
Okay, I didn't recognize
Blossom from the Powerpuff
her. I didn't recognize her. Sorry.
Leader, she's smart, cute, and tough. Oh, another one that people remember from way back is Tawny Masquerades. She wants to be a star, and I got to sing the beautiful songs that the late James Horner wrote. One of them was "Dreams to Dream." You will see what I mean. Hopefully you get a picture of the character and a description. Sometimes you can see that characters like doing something weird with their mouth or their body. So if you do that, it'll get you into it. Other times, if nothing's coming, you have to start thinking technically. And it gets more complicated as you get more proficient at it. So maybe at the beginning you do one thing, you talk in the back of your throat or something, and then you start, layering it with maybe some texture. I think when people play around, with the ideas of, okay, what are the three main, traits of this person, okay, they're not that smart, and maybe she's ditzy a little bit or whatever, and she's nervous. So you layer those onto you, and then you become the person a little bit. When I was in junior high school, I remember friends of mine and we just always spoke to each other in kid voices. So it was always like play, and I know, other voiceover actors will say that, like that's the stuff they got in trouble with at school, So,
I mean, yeah, that's happened to Rob Paulson before.
That doesn't come natural to you is by mimicking, by going on, either finding a little kid in your life and, recording them and saying it and mimicking, and record yourself so you can hear, if you're on or off, and, listening to YouTube, or, just getting the feel, but also getting into the attitude and like how a kid feels, like remembering that, which sometimes it's hard to do, but sometimes it's easy. We just think about what we were like back then and how excited we were and stuff like that. If I'm thinking selfishly, it's the actual getting to come to work, because we do so much auditioning and stuff preparing for the job. So the actual job is like the easy, fun, amazing part. It's our performance part, which not everybody gets to see, but they get to hear. But the other thing that I really love is that sometimes, especially now that I have a website, fans can get hold of me or on Facebook, and they write such beautiful letters, and it's sometimes I'll be down or whatever, and they'll write this beautiful letter, like how Powerpuffs affected them, or how they loved the song Dreams to Dream and it inspired them, so it makes it, you feel good at the end of the day. My name is Catherine Cavadini, and please subscribe to
Third Type Voiceover on YouTube, or you're gonna get in trouble.
Adventure Time, which is one of my favorite. They'll go to 11, but it comes from a real, what I'm saying, they can be all of a sudden, whatever, but it's real.
I don't approach it from voices because I've been trained in the stage and done a lot of film, television. I go about it as an actor. So what do I want? What's my relationship to your character? What am I going to do to get what I want? What's the obstacles in the way? That kind of thing. So I never put on a voice. And I think people who are listeners in the audience really know when they're very sophisticated now, especially in games, which I do more of than animation, but I do both. Even if your character is larger than life, it's got to come from some kind of real place, or else it sounds like crap. It doesn't make any sense. Nobody can identify with it. It doesn't connect. So I approach it as an actor. Voice, word out of there. My challenge for that was that I had to be two scientists. And in one scene, I will never forget this, I actually talked to myself. The scientist, Allie, and they had a scene where they had a fight. So one scientist was a little bit more mature and erudite and sort of brainy, and the other one was more funky and kind of hip and like laissez-faire and whatever kind of thing. So, but it was a challenge because it was all scientific mumbo jumbo, and I know nothing about science, but that's our job as an actor, a voiceover actor, to make it sound like it made sense.
You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes.
A lot of people are going to try and tell you things, and you can't take it personally. But also, on the other hand, you have to be able to keep learning and keep growing. Because if you keep staying at the same spot and not expanding, then you're going to be in a rut. So aspiring voiceover actors should learn the trends and learn what's going on, but also keep true to themselves, because nobody has the voice you have. That's what makes us all different. It's like our fingerprint. It's our voice print. Nobody has that. Going to the fan conventions. It's pretty cool talking to them one-on-one, and they bring you something to sign, or they go, can you say that line when you said this in Wasteland 2 or whatever. And also another rewarding thing is to get that game out there, or that piece of animation or piece of narration that somebody's worked 10, 15 years of their life. And when you think about these video game developers, how much time they've spent creating the character, drawing, creating the worlds, that's pretty rewarding to bring it to life for them. So that's another part of it for me that I like. When I heard the choir, oh, made me cry.
His man's name was Walt Disney.
Creepy little bastard. I never kill anyone when I'm upset. It'll be over soon. We will bury you. That was a savage beating.
Hi, I'm Ellen Dubin, and I'm an all-around actor for film, television, stage, and voiceovers. I had the pleasure of voicing Captain Phasma in Lego Star Wars.
You can't be so stupid as to think this will be easy.
Sedana Blood Fury from World of Warcraft.
You will be sacrificed right now!
Whoa, okay.
Was a little bit more over the top.
Okay, let's try to hustle up.
All right. Yeah, as you remember, it's your turn.
Yes, Minnie Mouse.
All right, explain.
Where do I begin? Well, yes, stupid little about from like recent times or something like that about Mickey and Minnie getting divorced or anything like that. I'm like, I refuse to believe that junk, because first there's got to be reason in order for them to like do so, but I don't give a crap about that. Like, they belong with each other. They've been through so many like decent times with one another to just make it work out or everything like that. And of course, yes, Mickey's he's very lucky to have such a sweetheart of a girlfriend like Minnie, like anyone should be. And well, what else can I say? Like many of the portrayals, such as the late great Brucey Taylor, to be exact, because she, along with the greatest like a Mickey voice actor, Wayne Allwine, they were the real life Mickey and Minnie, and God rest their souls that they're like up there in heaven together still with their love. It can never be unbroken. But I just have to say, yeah, Minnie, she's like, I would have to say, like, with their interpretation of House of Mouse is where I'm most really familiar with, like everything with her. Sometimes she could just be so adorable that I forget that she's a grown mouse woman, but what can you do? That's beauty right there. But when she gets angry, oh man, you do not want to like be there.
Yeah, especially Roberts in House of Villains, and where she got mad at Jafar, and Goofy said, "Gosh, I never seen her so mad." Oh, I have.
Oh yeah, and in the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, she's always nice.
Yeah,
and she's nice 24/7.
Oh, of course.
Yep. And
but one of the more shocking things that kind of like really just got me going, what was like Mickey? Minnie was like one of those many few female characters to not really seen wearing a shirt, because you can see in her designs where she has like, she doesn't even like wear a shirt like in the classic days. It's like, how did they manage to like get away with that? Like when you see Doc from Animaniacs, you see my points.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But nevertheless, Minnie is like one of the most adorable Disney female characters ever, and she and Mickey once again deserve to be with each other despite whatever like stupid divorce things. And no, what's even more shocking, even though they do love each other as much as they can, it was Mortimer who was originally Minnie's boyfriend, which is like, wow.
Hmm.
So yeah, I put her in adorable.
All right. Your turn, Messman.
All right. Okay, so I know we all watch Pokemon a lot, so I think we all explain this one together. To protect the world from devastation.
Oh, we're doing. Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. I'll let you be James.
No, you're about to do the whole thing, so you go ahead first.
Okay. To protect the world from devastation, to unite our peoples within our nation, to announce the evils of truth and love, to extend our reach to the stars above. Jesse, James,
and Meowth.
Yep. All right. So, anyways, with Jesse, of course, Team Rocket was always bad because they would steal Pokemon and stuff, and of course, Jessie, sometimes she'll get. I know usually she gets angry a lot, and when things don't go plan and stuff, and sometimes she'll she always thinks of random plans of how to steal Pokemon stuff.
That is true, but the downside to this, and a little bit, is that what do you call it? All three of these characters had sad backstories.
Yeah, I don't know which one's the saddest, to be honest.
Okay, Jessie, she was basically put in a little bit with a foster mother because her mother was working with Team Rocket and couldn't see her that much and anything like that. James basically being a rich boy at the time, but his parents was over controlling him, and then Meowth just trying to do all the stuff he can possibly because he just had attraction to a female Meowth. So I don't know what competes there.
Yeah.
But from my opinion, yeah, Jessie being one of the finest females of Pokemon. Yeah, because there are times where although she gets mad, it's kind of sexy in a way. Come on. Yeah. Because you know what they say, the more bitchy you are, the more hotter you are.
And do you remember to that one episode when they're doing a dialogue and Jessie said something about itching, and then James said, and Jessie's complaining. You see, he hesitated there. He almost said the B word, but he had to say something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, your opinion, Christian? Anything else for Jessie?
Well, in her normal look, I don't find her attractive, but in the episode in XY called A Fork in the Road, pairing way, washed in a river and met this doctor guy she really fell in love with. And then
yo, man, you got it there. Yo, I respect you for that moment. Thank you.
Yeah, but yeah, her new clothes and seeing her without lipstick, she actually looks good without lipstick, to be honest. So yeah, I like that look. I wish that she kept it that way, but of course she changed her mind and went back to Team Rocket.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And of course, with Team Rocket, I watched videos of the Pokemon games, and I seen what Team Rocket was usually supposed to look like. They were used to be supposed to wear red and black, but in the Pokemon show, their outfits are still cool.
I mean, yeah, because black and white, they actually wore the black uniforms, but later in the seasons they went back to white because it was supposed to be accurate to the games and everything else. And the motto they always say in every episode, they're saying it wrong because when they met Butch and Cassidy, they're correcting them every time, saying that's not even how you say the motto.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, where would y'all put Jessie?
Ooh, bad. Yo, put her in beautiful. What's up?
All right, fair enough.
You could see my Pokeballs any day.
Okay, well, I guess you get a pass on that since you are 18. So,
and plus, remember that joke from Mad?
Yeah, where did the balls go? Yeah, we got their balls. Stop laughing.
But Greg Delisle did actually pretty good as Jessie in that portrayal.
Not just Jessie, also Misty.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's true. But anyways,
Okay, who is next? Plus I gotta go soon. But I'll stay here for a few more minutes.
Alright, go ahead.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out Nurse. Hello, Nurse.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, first thing, this character, of course, an animated. And this Wacko and Yakko singing that song about her, and then like showing what she does best. That was like the most part that got me.
Yeah, I mean, like I saw that earlier, and well, along with being beautiful, she is like really intelligent and really capable of so many different accomplishments. And one of the more nice, one of the more like the nice characters of this the whole show in general.
But sad thing though, when they were doing like the revival for like Animaniacs, sadly they gotta bring her because kids today wouldn't even get the jokes like how they used to do it back in the day and everything.
Well, her and Minerva, I mean, so.
But yeah, but it was really shocking because in a little cameo from the 70s, you could see a little like small version of her. But overall, like, yeah, hello, nurse. Hello, everything. Oh, baby. All right, let's see. For me, I'm gonna go for Black Cat. Yeah, I'm mostly. Oh yeah, thank you. I was gonna say I'm mostly fond with her appearance from Spectacular Spider-Man because when Peter was in his black suit and everything, is their relationship overall, and I just found her voice in the Spectacular Spider-Man more sexier. To be fair.
Yeah, buddy.
Because no offense to Erica Limbick or Jennifer Hill, but it's just like the actor that played her in Spectacular Spider-Man just pulled it out really, really well.
I respect that.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about 2017 Marvel Spider-Man Black Cat with her short hair?
I mean, again, it's another version. Like again, because people didn't really like the 2017 one that much, so can't really say all that much.
All right.
But yeah, that's my opinion. Anybody else with Black Cat?
I mean, yeah, she's a sexy anti-heroine. Yeah. All 100% all the way through.
You know, it would be so cool seeing a fight between her and Catwoman. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Well, who would win?
I mean, yeah, she's just a carbon copy of Catwoman. To just be honest,
Be fun, sexy, man. People will pay for that.
But who would win?
Good question. Let's go back to
maybe Black Cat since she has like actual powers.
Oh yeah.
Or what about maybe even female Black Panther?
Female Black Panther. Oh, that's a competition.
Oh, you mean
Shuri?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shuri.
Yeah, Black Panther's sister.
I would just prefer Black Cat versus Catwoman, to be honest.
All right, understandable.
But yeah, overall, just put on Old Baby. She's like one of the best from Marvel. All right, go ahead first.
Yeah, okay. Sawyer from Cats Don't Dance. Okay, so yeah, we first see her. She's just working as some kind of like talent agency for human actors and not really animal actors. Since this was a time of where like people were just prejudiced against animals just coexisting with humans. Because like the biggest star in the world was, of course, the incredibly talented and adorable Miss Darla Dimple, and so when Danny came like tapping into town, they didn't really see eye to eye, mostly because of Danny's like overly happy, optimistic SpongeBob type of nice guy vibe, and Sawyer being like a little bit much more cynical. And like when we also like first get introduced to her, she like suffers so much abuse, kind of like we were supposed to like find it funny, kind of similar to like a little bit of like a little bit of like a female version of Tom from Tom and Jerry, to be exact.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, but later on, we do discover that she used to have dreams of like making it out there as a star, like being seen as like this angel with this beautiful singing voice. But once people decides to be, considered to be much more popular and talented than animals, what was even the point? But it's not up until later on when Danny accidentally put all the other animals out of a job, no thanks to Darla flooding the freaking studio. She learned that she was a little bit too hard on Danny, and that he had the same dreams as she did, which made her have a change of heart, and ultimately ended up becoming a couple and earning, business in showbiz. And that's what made the movie kind of like a little bit special to me, like way back when. And that song, "Tell Me Lies," I mean, like her singing voice. Like whoever played her, she sadly did pass away. But Jasmine Guy, who played her mainly, she did really really stellar.
Yeah, I agree.
Cool.
So yeah, I put her in Cuticle.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, Mastermind.
All right. I'm sure Blitzy and I can explain this one together. Harley Quinn.
Haha. Let's go.
All right. So Harley Quinn, she's one of the best DC girls that were made. Like, if I'm gonna be honest, like, first we all know what she is. She's an anti-hero because first she was an enemy of Batman, and then she turns good in the future because there was Suicide Squad, and also of course there was even the game series called Injustice too as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like to explain some as well, Blitz?
Yes, I would. Thank you. So yeah, with Harley's different kind of like outfits throughout the years, it's like whenever she wears like that sexy ass outfit from like either like the Suicide Squad, the Harley Quinn series, it's like amazing.
Dang
Yep.
straight.
And what's unique about her is that she didn't originate in comics, but she originated in Batman the Animated Series.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep. And also, of course, sometimes she's also even good in, the movie Batman and Harley Quinn. That one was a good one.
It was, especially that scene with Nightwing. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh no.
Yep.
Oh no.
I
And,
know.
of course, a funny scene Harley Quinn in the Batmobile, Harley Quinn was like was telling Batman to pull over for a bathroom, but Batman was like, I don't care. And all of a sudden she just farts in the Batmobile, and Nightwing goes, ugh, holy, and Batman's like, it's not so bad. Smells like
Discipline.
Sorry, I mean not bad. I smelled worse at that point. But yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of not being in the comments, but there was like one certain comment where it was like her and Lobo actually got in a relationship. Like if you heard that before.
I did not know that, but I do know in the Injustice comics that she killed him by bashing her bat on his head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because it also reminds me of another comic with Lobo where he takes off Starfire's top off.
What?
Yeah. And of course, once Birds of Prey came, she said that she broke up with Joker because honestly, over the years, Joker just treated her like a slave and stuff.
Well, that's what he mainly does.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, wouldn't really say it like that. It's more like just abusive wise, because with slave, I mean, like that's different.
I mean, unless you want to say sex slave, then that's a different situation. But go on.
Okay.
No, to be fair, because either from live action animation or just from the comics, that's how it's well put out. If you want to like say it like that as well.
Actually, I mean, that is if we ever did see them get along. It's possible. I mean, don't you want to rev up your Harley? Vroom, vroom,
vroom. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Of course, Yep. And of course, there's Blitzy's channel, Blitzy Quinn.
Yeah, because I did watch a little bit of the season one, and it was just impressive because, just going all out. And I was just very shocked that one of the directors was Charlie Adler, and he did phenomenal with the show as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Kelly Kuoko did perfect as always Quinn.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, and despite with live action too, because with Margot Robbie, she was the only exception from the Suicide Squad where she actually did awesome. Because with Deadshot with Will Smith, it was okay. Yeah, I liked it. And let's not. I'm not even gonna mention Jared Leto's Joker, but yeah, she was like the most accurate and everything, despite like what she had to do in some scenes, but she pulled it off.
Sure did.
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah. And also, of course, with Harley Quinn, she also made an appearance in DC Superhero Girls, and she was voiced by Tara Strong.
Yes,
Actually is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Overall, where would you put Harley Quinn, Blitz?
Oh, baby, baby, baby.
I knew that was
Yep,
coming.
exactly.
All right, go ahead, Christian.
All right, this will be my last one, and I'll go. Let's go ahead and get Minerva out.
Okay. So go
All
ahead.
right, so I didn't know Minerva that much, but I have seen scenes, and just like with the actual character Hello Nurse, the boys do Hello Nurse against Minerva. And there's this one scene where she's about to take a dip in a pool, and she's about to take her towel off, but yeah, go stop the boys from seeing that. But she pulled down a drape, and then she took off the towel anyway with some jazzy music.
Mm-hmm.
But what are your thoughts about Minerva?
I mean, yeah, since you mentioned it before. Fresh, why don't you go?
I mean, well, I've been seeing much more of her. Like, I know people always go with Hello Nurse, and yeah, that's understandable because I do too. But with Minerva as well, I mean, just God dang, like it's everything with the hair, the eyeshadow. I mean, but I mean, like, but when you try to just get to know her, she's not really as much pretty as you think because she can have a bit of an attitude, but it's just the beauty, the seductiveness that still just sinks in. It's just, God, like every dude just falling for her. Just, but she's right. It's not pretty being her because being beautiful is just a curse. But she makes it work.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So overall,
So
what would you put
I'll
her?
also go break. Yeah, oh baby.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, baby. Okay.
All right then. I'm sorry I have to go, but I do have to get ready for church. But I did enjoy wrecking these.
Same here, like with you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next wrecking, and I'll let you know whenever I'm available.
Okay.
All right, take care, boys.
God bless, brother. Preach.
God bless.
All right. Well, now it's my turn. I'm gonna go for Cynthia from Pokemon. Now she's one of the best Pokemon trainers out there. Well, not trainer per se. She's actually a champion because she's won like a lot of tournaments and anything like that. It's just her like appearance in general. She's still very nice and so gentle with Pokemon. Claiming to be one of the hottest ones there, which I totally agree. Yes. Yeah, and she's also very nice to Ash and his gang, like here and there as well. But yeah, she's also very determined, and she just accepts any challenge that comes her way. That's all I have to say.
Mm-hmm.
So for her, I would also put her in Oh Baby. All right, go ahead, Fresh.
Okay. Android 18.
Ooh, that one. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, she has quickly become one of my most favorite characters in the whole Dragon Ball franchise. And yes, the usual setup where, of course, she was like made as a villain, but ultimately joined the good guys. Originally created by the mad scientist Dr. Zero by getting revenge on Goku for destroying the Red Ribbon Army. And despite his brilliance, despite Android 18's name, she's actually a cyborg because she used to be human, called Lazuli. And it will it's important to just know there's freaking difference. But anyways, she's hardcore, she's powerful, she's awesome, she's deadly, she's sexy. Like it is like Krillin is a lucky man in order to just get up right on there and stuff. And like one of the many, and she's all famous for one act. Similar to Bane breaking Batman's back, she's famous for breaking Vegeta's freaking arm, which is god dang, girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All those points you just said, I agree with. Like, yeah, one of the best ones. And also appearing in more of like the shows and movies like that. Yeah, just proving she could be one of the badasses, which I liked. So, of course, yeah, go ahead with your ranking. I know what it is. Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
Some chocolate thunder with that dice. Look at that dice. Anyways, go ahead, Mastermind.
Aunt Cass.
Holy God. When I was searching her up, I was like, oh, I'm scared because I already know what was going to come.
Oh, yeah, because it's funny too, because over the years, ever since the movie came out, people just, it's that scene where she's getting like curious and they would Photoshop her picture to, incise, what I'm about to say, but oh God, no, but I gotta say, she's a very nice lady, very good aunt, taking in like both Hero and his brother in when his parents sadly passed away. She's just a very good aunt in general.
Yep.
I agree.
And,
yes.
Yeah, and of course, every time when Hero or Tadashi did something that makes her worried, like, she says she does this thing called stress eating because, she grabs a donut from the cafe and eats it, and she calls it stress eating.
I mean, she's not alone. Some people actually, do that in real life. I'm one of those people.
What?
Yeah.
Stress eating, because it's like whenever you're worried about something, or you just like.
I mean, no. I know what it means, but I'm surprised that I hear that from you.
I mean, because I do eat, but when it comes to like stress eating and all that, it just keeps my mind away from like bad stuff, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Don't get me started. I mean, like I go through that too, but go on ahead.
Because I'm saying, like, with food in general, it's like one of God's gifts for us. So, like, I just thank Him every day for food.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And of course, the sad part, like, after Tadashi died from the explosion, she was the same amount sad as Hero was. And, like, she was crying and, Honey, Lemon, Go-Go, Wasabi, and Fred all had to cheer her up, after the crisis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, Maya Rudolph, goddamn, very nice, like legit. Because when it comes to like with these anagenic or like just powerhouse and moms or just any character in general, she always pulls it off. Kind of like what Matilda from Angry Birds, and of course that mom from Mitchell's vs. the Machines.
Yes, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And also, of course, I've been saying this a lot in real life and stuff. I've been saying, like, I guess Big Hero 6 could count as Marvel because, we see Stan Lee in the secret ending.
I mean, originally, Big Hero 6 is Marvel Comics, so there's that.
Oh,
yeah.
Speaking of which, I've been hearing recently that they want to make a live-action movie out of that, or a show, because they already had a show, but movie-wise, it would be interesting, but I just stick with the original, because the original movie was good as well.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But overall, where would y'all say we should put Aunt Cass?
Oh, baby!
You're just saying that because of like everyone else like doing that whole freaking.
Oh, and by the way, since this is Aunt Cass, what about this instead? Wee!
Oh, baby boy! Oh my.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. For me, I'm gonna go for Chun-Li. So yeah, I haven't played all the Street Fighter games here and there, but I did see clips here and there. And Chun-Li, she is one badass, like especially her attacks and everything. But people just like her in general just because of her dies, the thick ass dies.
Yeah, she got legs and she knows how to use them.
And other than that, like, other opinions from you guys?
Of course, like she's like I mean, what's important to know is that she's video games like first kick a female fighter, I think, if I'm saying that right, because I have heard that before. But yeah, like she's one of my favorite Street Fighter characters, no less. Her motivation is, of course, to kill M. Bison because he killed her father and everything like that. And well, you should see freaking Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. Like this anime movie where it's like so freaking epic. But you got to see the fight between her and Vega. That is both sexy and hardcore, especially like when Chun-Li has to just fight Vega while in her underwear.
Damn, that is lucky. Yeah. If you ever watched, because I didn't watch the live action one, what did you thought of the actor that played Chun-Li in live action?
Okay, I've seen clips when I was doing Michael Clark Duncan's episode. Oh wait, you mean like? Oh right, yeah, like I kind of got it all mixed up. If you're talking about the '90s, then like I haven't.
But I was very shocked that the actor that played her was the voice actor from Mulan.
No way.
It was. Because I know people have their different opinions towards like the live action movie, which I get. But again, this is their opinion. What's this?
All right. Yeah. Oh, my hunch. That's better.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I was just stretching.
Never trifle with the affections of a woman. Until next time.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're looking at the most alluring or attractive female characters to appear in animated cartoons. We'll be saving anime characters or those primarily known for feature films for another day.
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Number 20, Elisa Maza, Gargoyles. Tall, dark, and gorgeous, Elisa Maza was a capable moral compass for the titular gargoyle. Maza was an officer with the New York Police Department and easily held her own throughout all of the dangerous situations.
Yeah, he said like he's gonna be bad. He'll probably like taking a shower, maybe like I don't know.
All right. But I will say the stream has been going really good and funny.
I agree. Yes.
Yeah. This is like I know it's a little bit minor because I did say like the guy in the comments like he's saying please don't listen, buddy. Then you should have just you should have not like click on the stream then if you know we're gonna do this today.
Yeah, because every time somebody makes a video or a stream, you don't always have to watch it. It's what suits to you, or you're just saying, "Oh, please don't," because like what? Like, but you think other people's gonna do that? Who cares? Opinions are opinions. So stay free.
And plus, other people have done that before, so why does it make it bad when we do it? You know. And plus, we did our research beforehand. We made sure everything was intact and everything, especially the characters. So we're not in the bad here.
Yeah, if you listen like before, it was like 18 and up. But if you think like, jeez. No, I mean like it's not worth like getting angry for it because it's just people just thinking stupid. But
which she found herself. This capability was a perfect complement to Maza's physical attractiveness, an adventurous and fearless spirit that goes along perfectly with her exotic beauty and charismatic personality.
You have a point.
Elisa Maza was an animated female character upon which we could easily crush. while at the same time respecting her skill sets at every step of the way.
I know. But that's the way it is.
Number 19,
First, I have a question.
Veronica Lodge.
So is it okay after the stream, because I had the episode prepared and everything, is it okay if I post another Honey Which Media it is that, because I've been doing it 3 times in a row?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Alright. Because I was just wondering if you had an idea yet, or are you just still waiting?
No, just still waiting for the perfect opportunity.
Alright, got you.
Alright, we're almost through.
The Archie Show. It's a question that's been asked for decades now. Betty or Veronica? Well, truth be told, we think
Question.
both are great.
With the
However,
Archie show, like either rating from like the comics or show, like have you ever like heard from it, like the show or like the comics or anything like that?
Not really. Like I have heard, like from Watch Mojo, from top 10 like shocking moments in comic book history. I have heard that Archie did like die.
Yeah, and plus, with Archie, because it was like one of those classic cartoons as well back then, and their comic books from the 90s also like made a lot of money and all that. So, yeah, because to Archie, to me, because I know this is irrelevant, because I always prefer like the Richie Rich show from like Boomerang. You ever watch that show?
Not really.
Did you at least see the live action movie?
I did, yes.
How do you feel about it?
It was nice.
It was, yeah, very good. All right, let's continue.
there will always be something special about that spoiled little rich girl, Veronica Lodge.
Oh, Archie, I can hardly wait to see what you have for our special entertainment.
Her raven tresses
like
certainly
Abby
drive
from
us
back in the
wild, as
barnyard.
does her seemingly never-ending array of fashionable skirts and dresses that highlight her figure. Veronica is largely known from the Archie comic series, but she was also brought to life in a wonderful animated fashion back in the late 60s with The Archie Show. The best part about Veronica here was the inevitable song and dance routine she would perform alongside her friends during every episode.
Oh, yes, that's it. Uh-huh.
Number 18, Felicia, Darkstalkers. This video game franchise possessed a blink and you missed it animated adaptation back in 1995, giving fans the opportunity to see the Catwoman Felicia animated in a whole new way. The franchise's occasionally violent and sexualized tone was muted for this series, but this took nothing away from Felicia as a fan favorite.
Better fight for the dirty shirt.
Her feline appearance was adapted wonderfully for the show, retaining her innate cuteness in a way that felt like a natural sidestep from the Darkstalkers video game universe. This show may not be that well remembered, but Felicia remains a standout member of the Darkstalkers roster.
You're all so lovely.
Number 17, Anastasia Cicerovna, aka Baroness. G.I. Joe, a real American hero.
Thanks, but I have other plans.
We just love a woman in uniform, even one as bad as the Baroness. The villain-born Anastasia Cicerovna may work for the terrorist organization known as Cobra, but we don't think any jury of her peers could convict this beauty of anything except for good fashion sense. How else could one explain away the skin-tight black leather, alluring glasses, and perfectly coiffed hair? We truly wish that the Baroness would put her expert intelligence and technical acumen to a more noble cause, because we just love to watch her work that old black magic.
No, my former commander. Not treason. It is destiny.
Number 16, Foxy Love, Drawn Together.
Girl, Foxy Love is gonna teach you how to open it.
Oh, I remember that scene too. Uh-oh.
I mean, well, anything about Drawn Together in general, because again, it's just the most freaking messed up show that I've ever seen. Like, I mean, it's a tie between that or Paradise PD because they're both South Park on steroids.
All right.
Number 15, Princess Adora, aka She-Ra. She-Ra, Princess of Power.
For the honor of Grayskull.
The decision to make Adora the twin sister of Adam, Prince of Eternia, was one that we admire, After all, it would have been easy to make She-Ra simply He-Man's girlfriend without defining characteristics of her own. Instead, this Princess of Power is able to stand on her own 2 feet and lead her own series, doing so with aplomb energy and beauty to spare. Adora's long blonde hair and fit physical form look great in her flowing white dress and cape, but the outfit never quite feels like an afterthought to She-Ra's fierceness in battle. If anything, we can simply admire Adora's legs while she's using them to kick all kinds of ass. Is that really such a bad thing?
Oh, no. Strange is happening.
Number 14, Emma Frost, the X-Men franchise.
You wanted a new queen. Now you have.
Yeah, this is a very interesting character, especially her outfit in general.
Marvel character is just
My most favorite version from her was Wolverine and the X-Men.
Emma Frost is often seen clad in shimmering.
What you thought of her
light
live-action
outfit,
performance?
the imagination. Frost
That depends
seems to
on which
like it that
one.
way too, since this powerful telepath
Like from
is
the X-Men movies. Like, was there multiple actors? Because I remember one in particular.
She's sometimes known as the White Queen too, which is a fitting moniker since everything
I
about
was just
Emma
testing you
Frost
because
feels
yeah,
regal,
because there was
bold, and
X-Men
distant,
Origins Wolverine,
yet
which,
impossible to
like, yeah, she was
resist.
fine,
We'll always
but I
bow
guess
our
more
heads
comic
and
book
pay some
accurate
collective
was
respect to this
first
queen.
class.
All right, just get you fast.
My pleasure.
Number 13, Betty Rubble, the Flintstones.
Speak to me, honey. Say something.
8-ball in the corner pocket, Fred.
Consider this next entry a sort of animated Sophie's Choice, another water cooler argument for the ages. Wilma Flintstone or Betty Rubble. Both are beautiful, funny, and deal with some truly boneheaded men in their lives. In fact, many fans of the Flintstones have wondered exactly what Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble did to land themselves such a pair of certified babes. All kidding aside, we know that both the Rubbles and the Flintstones possess loving family structures, but there's just something special about Betty Rubble's tittering little laugh that gives her the edge over her best friend Wilma.
Ooh, men.
So I'm a man. What can I do about it? Resign?
Number 12, Power Girl, the Justice League Unlimited.
Friends call me Taya. Are you a friend, General?
Wally Wood was a generational talent and one of the finest comic book artists to ever live. However, we think that Wood's frequent forays into horror and adult-themed comics influenced his original drawings for Power Girl back in the 1970s.
A little more mature than you, but I see your point.
Wood himself admitted in an interview with Comics Bulletin that he kept drawing Power Girl's bust bigger and bigger in order to prove that nobody was checking his work. The design ultimately stayed with Kara Zor-El. She's Superman's cousin, you know, retaining a body built for sin. The form-fitting leotard certainly helps things along, but Kara, or Power Girl, or Galatea, would still be a knockout in a trash bag and flip-flops. Just saying.
Never been fitter.
Number 11, Taranga Leela, Futurama.
A female leader? Fry, shut up. Yes, Captain.
Have you ever heard of the adage that maintains that people who are in a romantic relationship somehow possess a glow-up which makes them more appealing? Now, we're not sure if that's true, but we do know that we love seeing Taranga Leela and Philip J. Fry as a couple. Sure, this beautiful mutant just happens to be a Cyclops, but we think Leela's eye is beautiful, as is her sense of adventure, determination, and loyalty to her crew. She's tough and capable, but able to be emotionally available to those close to her. This is particularly true when it comes to her relationship with Fry, and it's here where we find Leela to be the best version of herself.
Happy birthday, Leela. I got you a card, but I guess I kind of lost it.
That's okay. I don't really like cards. What I'll remember is our time together.
Number 10, Veronica Jones, Stripperella. Number 9, Kitara, Thundercats. We admit that there's probably a lot to unpack when it comes to our collective childhood attraction to Chitara from Thundercats. After all, native Thunderians possess both humanoid and feline physical traits. But if loving Chitara is wrong, then damn it, we don't want to be right.
Lionel is not going to do anything. I certainly am.
It's unlikely that anyone, animal, vegetable, vegetable or mineral could resist this warrior's athletic build and figure-hugging wardrobe. Beyond this, however, Chikara's loyalty, honor, and sense of humor make her even more appealing. Once we got to know the show, she may be a badass with the staff, but Chitara frankly captured our hearts right from the word go. Or make that thunder! Number 8, Louise Nerd, Animaniacs. The name Heloise Nurse may not immediately ring a bell for the casual cartoon fan, but fans of Animaniacs likely know exactly of whom we speak. Yakko and Wacko Warner were huge fans of Hello Nurse, a bombshell medical professional with brains and a body. The lovesick siblings continually go gaga for Hello Nurse whenever she sachets on screen, delivering their tagline that harkens back to the vaudeville comedy days. Hello Nurse, or make that Hello Nurse, isn't just a pretty face, but a welcome recurring gag from a show that was chock full of great recurring gags. Number 7, Janine Melnitz, The Real Ghostbusters.
We got one!
There's no denying that Annie Potts brought both lovely looks and deadpan humor to the character of Janine Melnitz in the Ghostbusters movies. But kids of a certain age likely weren't sure how to feel when the character was animated. That's because Janine in The Real Ghostbusters is, how can we put this? She's sexy as hell. Maybe it's the cool glasses. Maybe it's her adorable Brooklyn accent.
Okay, jokesters, laugh this one off. Paranormal disturbance at the airport. Better move it.
Oh, who are we kidding? It's definitely the miniskirt Janine wore to work every day. The producers of The Real Ghostbusters may have wanted Janine softened and toned down for later seasons, but we'll never forget how we felt
All right,
about
I'm back.
G. Numbers.
All right.
Right. So what was your ranking, Blitz?
Wait, which one?
The Street Fighter one.
Oh, Chun-Li, because before we headed off, I was like, does anybody else have any opinions before you rank it?
I said what I said.
Okay.
All right. Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna be fair here. Beautiful.
That's good.
Okay. Go ahead first.
Olga Patak.
Yeah, really surprising one. Like, go ahead.
Well, yes. Unlike Helga, of course, like Olga is presented as the perfect child family. Child, so to speak. Let's see. Oh wait, give me a second.
Okay.
I'll be back.
I guess this is an intermission.
Commercial break. Oh.
We'll be back after these messages.
Now tuning in with Terry Crews with Old Spice.
Old Spice body spray is so powerful it can sell itself in other people's commercials.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm here.
Okay.
All right, so Olga is represented as like really successful and intelligent and everything that you want and like some kind of perfect daughter. But in actuality, like yes, she describes it as performing as some kind of wind-up doll, and that she's really kind of like sick of it, as it's expected for her parents to just be the perfect everything. And she just tries to just get a little bit closer with Helga as possible, despite being unaware that she's like really jealous of just everything. And like, you're about to say something?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say with Olga and Helga's relationship, it can be iffy here and there because even as a child, like just putting the attention to Olga and not even noticing Helga at first, and it's just like everything to me, because I remember one episode in particular where it was her and her fiance, and her life was about to go shithole because of that guy.
Yeah, but it was not up until like Helga almost like exposed them and be like, "You have a chance to leave here, or go tell like Olga who you really are about."
Mm-hmm. But Olga, she's very nice, and I do really like Nicole Futterman's performance. And overall, yeah, I can also see the jealousy part because what was it? When Olga signed up for this like little sister thing program with Lila, and then that's where jealousy really came in.
I mean, yeah, I mean, like, to be fair, it is kind of a little bit adorable moment to see them bond together, especially them having that adorable tickle fight, which is. But at the end, it was kind of freaked out about like, let me spend some time with Helga. But nope, it was just she was just there to row the boat, and they were just singing Moonlight Bay while Olga was like, "Freak this, I'm out of here."
I mean, yeah. Also, not being perfect at everything. Come on, like when Helga forged the grades, and she was like excited to get all perfect grades except that one bad grade, and now she's like a whole fucking mess. Listen, and this goes to real life too. Nobody's fucking perfect. What the fuck?
I mean, okay, even despite the grade being a B, because she suffers from perfectionism because it's an actual thing. But yeah, nobody is perfect, like you said. But it's what her parents kind of like push her to be. That's how she is the way she is.
Mm-hmm. But overall, I would put her as pretty.
Like for me, like I mean, sure. And some other kind of downfalls with her, like she was kind of a little bit out of character in the episode. Let's see, was it student teachers? She like embarrasses Helga in front of the whole school. She refuses to listen to her side of the story when she's being made fun of. She's giving detention, and well, I just don't really like thinking about it. And she can be a little bit of a crybaby as well,
No,
but
legit. Like not every single episode, but an episode where she just overreacts. She just starts doing her iconic, like just crying. It's just like, oh my god, you got everything you got, and now you're still crying about it. Otherwise, next up, go ahead, Mastermind.
Okay, so I know we've all played Sonic the Hedgehog, so I'm sure we can all explain this one. Rouge the Bat.
Oh, go on ahead. Let's hear from your side.
Okay, so I know everyone who's a big fan of Sonic the Hedgehog finds her attractive, especially all the Sonic the Hedgehog characters. Like, to be honest, like she's a beautiful bat and stuff. And of course, like we all know she doesn't always wear her original outfit. Like, in Sonic Prime, she wore a different outfit. And also, yeah, like I know we all find her beautiful and stuff, and like of course, she's like sometimes she'll be evil, but most likely she's good and stuff. And yep. And of course, yeah, Blitzy, remember Brian? We know Brian likes her.
I remember that. Also, speaking of different outfits, because I believe it was both Sonic Riders and Sonic Free Riders where she also has a different outfit.
Okay, that's just the same game, but it was actually, but yeah, you just say Sonic Riders, the games in general, but it's it's Sonic Heroes where she also had a different design.
Yeah. I just like her personality in general, just being sneaky and attractive, and just beautiful in overall. This is for me.
Yeah.
For me, I mean, yes, everything that you all said is true, but mostly it comes from her voice. Like her second voice actress, I think is kind of like the best, despite the fact that Rouge is supposed to be 18, and she kind of made her sound like some kind of like woman in her 30s, according to like other people who've heard it. But it still kind of like a little bit works. And in fact, like a one little note, like I saw this way before. Like it turns out that Rouge is so beautiful that one of her outfits in the Sonic Rivals games, it's kind of resembling something like that of a dominatrix.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yep. And where would y'all put Rouge?
Oh, come on. Oh, baby.
Yep. Oh, baby.
Oh, baby, by Rocco. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. All right, let's see. Nani from Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was one of my suggestions because she's a really good like mother slash sister to Lilo. Even though Lilo can have her moments, this is them fighting, but she does still care and just tries her best to do everything for her, especially when she had trouble with Cover Bubbles. It's just. Yeah, it's just like the sad story that now that her parents sadly passed and that she has this full responsibility. I just like how she's still going all out for Lilo and also for Stitch and anybody else that comes her way out as well. But yeah, it's like those scenes where she's at work or like at the beach. Those are the sexiest scenes I liked.
Well, yes. Like this is like whenever she and Lilo are like together, that's real. That's something to like how real life siblings can be. Like we're to believe that they're actually real and not really cartoon characters. It's kind of like that sort of vibe. And yes, while so many sad things have happened at first Lilo and Stitch, it was very satisfying for David to eventually find her to get a job in order to just make ends meet and stuff like that. But
yeah,
Also, we go in the Stitch anime with Ben Diskin. Is revealed that Nani has a kid now.
Oh, that's cool. They did make it work out.
Yep. And of course, with Nami, like when she applied for her job, she realized the fire trucks were driving in. She was going, "Oh no, please don't turn left. Please don't turn left." But suddenly they did because Lilo and Stitch were attacked by aliens. Yep. But the good thing was, of course, at the end, they made the house better than ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overall, it's better, beautiful.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, go ahead first.
Gia from Madagascar 3.
All right, go
ahead. Yes. One of the more like best characters of the franchise in general. Like yes, she's an Italian accented jaguar. Like most like her shtick is trapeze. That's all that is, and she's amazing with it. And it's great to see her and Alex have a bit of a connection, and ultimately becoming boyfriend and girlfriend, so to speak, if I remember correctly. But god dang, you better not get on her bad side because she'll do anything in order to just protect her friends or anything like that. But nevertheless, she's wholesome, yeah. And one of my best moments, which is adorable from her, is when she wants to see what Alex has for trapeze and everything like that. It's like, show me. Well, what are we, 5? And she says, I am 5. Yes.
Yep. This train is for circus animals only.
Wait, we are circus animals. Let us in.
Yep. Well, I mean, a lion and giraffe are circus animals, but I don't know about a zebra or hippo.
Look, dude, that's not the point. They were just only lying in order to just the typical liar reveal story, which DreamWorks does that so very often, like Shark Tale and Chicken Run and let's see,
Mega Mind.
Over the Hedge, yeah, Over the Head. I mean, no, not really with Mega. I mean,
he's talking about that scene with Roxy, just lying to her.
I mean, technically, yeah.
Yeah, and where Megamind was pretending to be Bernard.
So yeah, it's kind of a point there. But what was I gonna say? With Gia, although yeah, I do have my opinion. I don't find her attractive, but I do find her, yeah, as you said, wholesome, and she's just very nice. But it was kind of upsetting when she learned the truth about Alex.
Well, at least when Julian informed everyone about how they were in danger, they got it from the zoo, they're in danger, we need to save them. She was the first to just say that, well, even though they did lie, they still are their friends. So that's what matters.
So overall, where would you put Gia?
Beautiful.
All right. Next up, you, Mastermind.
How about Sam Sparks?
All right, good one. All right, so expand yours.
Okay, so like when I watched Cloudy and the Chance of Meatballs, I felt bad for her when she was a kid because, you know, she was like a smart kid, and suddenly all the kids made fun of her and like they were going 4 eyes, 4 eyes. Because I mean, you know, 4 eyes is something like really mean to say to people with glasses.
But I will admit this though, when she's an adult and she puts her glasses back on and has a ponytail, that's where I find her attractive.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say that. Because I guess it is kind of true. Like we put glasses in a ponytail, it makes her even much more hotter than before.
Yep. See, check it out. It's a Jello scrunchie.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, this Flint, this trying his best, like just trying to be her friend at first, and then just them going in a relationship. It was kind of awesome.
Yep. Yeah, and also plus, you know, she even said that she's allergic to peanuts because, you know, when they were inside the giant meatball, she got poked by peanut brittle and her body just swole up.
You know the irony of that? She's allergic to peanuts because her actress is not allergic to peanuts, but Bill Hader, who's the voice of Flint, he's actually allergic to peanuts in real life. The irony there.
Really
Yeah.
imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But of course, what's good at the end, like at the end, Climb the Chance of Meatballs, you know, they kissed the way Flint wanted to kiss, like, you know, big cheeks and stuff.
Okay, they only kiss like that because he has a big nose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, his nose almost looks like a phone.
Miss foul looking ass. But anyways, let's see, Messerman, where would you put her?
For her, I think we can put her on beautiful.
All right. All right, next one, Pauline from the Mario franchise. Yeah, and then learning that she was the original love interest to Mario, and it being the original game of the OG Donkey Kong that we know as Cranky Kong today. She's just an icon, especially in Mario Odyssey where she just sings. It's just so beautiful.
Yeah, when I did hear that, I'm like, oh wow, that's amazing. Like no wonder like what you just said, and like go on ahead explaining why.
It's just like the singing in general and like how it goes. And the person I want to thank personally was Kate Higgins. Like she did phenomenal.
Oh, so she did.
Mm-hmm. But overall, I just like her appearance here and there, and I was really shocked to see her as like a little cameo from the Mario movie.
Yeah. She was a reporter.
No, she was the mayor.
Oh, what? Whoa.
Yeah, and it's so cool because Jessica DeChico got to voice her for a little bit, but still, it was such an honor for her.
Well, good for her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's as I said. What about you guys?
She's cool. And of course, I mean, I seen her in Mario versus Donkey Kong DS game.
Hello? Oh, okay.
6. Storm, the X-Men franchise.
Storm, mistress of the elements, commands you to release that child.
They say that a classic never goes out of style, and that phrase definitely applies when it comes to Aurora Monroe, otherwise known as Storm. This venerable member of the X-Men team possesses a beauty that never seems to fade, an eternal appeal to generation after generation of fans. It doesn't matter if this regal mistress of the elements is rocking a cool mohawk or a massive head of white hair. Storm is seriously beautiful and badass. Her power as a mutant superhero is matched only by her empathy as a friend, and she remains a shining light as one of Professor Charles Xavier's brightest pupils.
I am Storm, mistress of the elements. Surrender the boy or face my fury.
Number 5. April O'Neil, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise.
You're turtles.
Yep, so we are.
I can't handle this.
There's been a bevy of different looks for April O'Neil over the years since she first debuted in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise. She remained a vital and anchoring presence throughout them all, however, serving as an emotional compass, friend, and confidant to her extended turtle family. This devotion makes April impossible to resist, a beautiful character with depth and pathos to her behavior and motivations. It doesn't matter if she's ink and paint on a page or designed with fiery red hair and a yellow jumpsuit. April O'Neil is the best.
Really? Name one person who can stop me.
I'll name 4.
Number 4, Catwoman, Various. The varied universe of DC Comics animated properties possesses a laundry list of potential entries for this list. Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy were both shortlisted for inclusion, but we just gotta go with Catwoman. Her moral ambiguity makes her intriguing for starters, but there's also plenty of, well, let's say obvious reasons why Catwoman is so hot.
Crawl back in your litter box, creep.
Her insane physical abilities as a burglar and supervillain give her physical appearance and appealing athleticism. Additionally, her penchant for all things skin-tight and leathery make Catwoman sort of a no-brainer when it comes to devastatingly gorgeous cartoon characters.
Outstanding.
Number 3, Lois Griffin, Family Guy.
Nope.
You, Lois.
Number 2, Wonder Woman, Various.
You're now under the control of my golden lasso. It will force you to tell us the truth.
The reigning queen of the DC Comics universe, Wonder Woman has appeared in multiple forms of media throughout the years, from live action to animation. She was an original Super Friend, guest starred on shows such as Superman, and continues to be a constant within the DCAU. Her look has retained much of its original design as well, from the red, white, and blue attire to her boots, bracelets, and lasso. Wonder Woman is one of those stately icons of beauty who feels almost unapproachable in her perfection. Her unwavering commitment to justice is to be admired, just as her undeniable physical assets can distract even the most focused evildoer from their devious tasks. Said simply, Wonder Woman is a true original. Long may she reign.
Aren't you cold in that outfit?
Not really.
Of course not. The princess doesn't get cold. The princess doesn't even sweat in the fire pits of Tartarus.
I do too sweat.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Daphne Blake, the Scooby-Doo franchise.
Thanks, guys.
The swinging 60s, during which Scooby-Doo, Where Are You originated, certainly seemed to influence the visual flair of Daphne Blake. This member of Mystery Incorporated was designed to echo the sort of flirty and fun teenager archetype echoed by such actresses as Tuesday Weld, and leaned into the decade's more permissive atmosphere. As a result, Daphne dresses in a stylish and pretty manner, with brightly colored clothes that enhance her figure. The influence of Blake's mini-skirted look continues to be seen today as well, since Daphne, alongside Velma, is a popular cosplay subject at Comic-Cons all around the world.
Well, if that's blood, that's a clue.
Are there any female cartoon characters that get you hot under the proverbial collar?
It's like feminism never even happened, you know? I think anyone who could do this is catering to some misogynist.
Oh. All right. There is. Anyways, so did you guys give your opinions?
I think she's cool, and I seen her in a Mario versus Donkey Kong DS game.
Mm-hmm. And of course, yeah, she's also one of those characters, again, with a lot of Mario characters, because remember, she was originally blonde, and that's where people mistake her as Peach at first.
Well, I did not know about that until now, but all right.
Yeah. But overall, I'll put her as beautiful as well.
Yeah. Whenever the next Mario movie comes, I bet Donkey Kong will have a crush on her just like he did in the game.
if they do that, it's like, yeah, y'all do your homework. Then again, it's Illumination. They never fail with any of their movies. Well, except for Hop and a little bit, I guess a little bit of Secret Life of Pets, because I heard that somebody was saying in the comments or something when I was watching a video, they're like, this is basically a dog version of Toy Story.
Yes, actually it is. Yes.
But
They
it's
got dancing pecs.
Yep. All right, go ahead first.
Okay, Christy from the Tekken games. Okay.
All right, so what's up with her?
Oh yeah, she was introduced in Tekken 4, one of the more new characters, and let's just see. When you first see her in the intro, she's kind of like she's kind of like dancing a little bit. She has this whole like, oh, come and hug me or touch me or something like that. But what makes her cool is her fighting style. Like her teacher Eddie Gordo has trained her in the art of capoeira, which is like one of the coolest fighting styles ever, which focuses around dance, acrobatics, and everything like that. And well, just her outfits, of course, stand out, and she's just overall awesome. And that's kind of like really like all I just know about her.
All right, cool.
So I put her in.
To you too.
That was my dogs.
I don't mind, because again, the phrase goes, "Who let the dogs out?"
Yeah.
So yes, I put Christy in. Oh baby.
All right. Next up, you, Mastermind.
All right. Well, I'm sure Blitzy and I can explain this one as well. Veronica Mayday.
Oh God, yeah. The thing
Veronica Mayday.
Oh, good reference, yeah. So yeah, she first appeared in the episode Spring Broken, and revealing that she's Blitzo's ex-boyfriend and everything, and girlfriend and all that stuff. They had a dark past here and there, and she actually has a tattoo of Blitzo's name, but it's crossed off now because of the past. And this is like, yeah, going back and forth, just roasting each other to prove like who's the better imp and anything like that.
Yeah, and also, of course, she even made an appearance in episode 7 of season 1 as well.
Oh yeah, because it was Osmosius, Frizzerali, and then her as doing like kind of a song, and then when she was like exposing Blitzo for his past and everything, it was like, wow, she went there.
Yep. And of course, it was even, of course, they were starting even when in the human world, she turned into a human, and she sang on stage, and the sign said, the thing on stage said, "F you, Blitzo."
Yeah, I do remember that as well.
Yep. Also, of course, what was funny at the end is, as IMP was going back to hell, Blitzo just jumped out and raised the middle finger at her from behind.
That's some payback, but I do like that as well.
Yep, and then most importantly, she even got arrested.
Mm-hmm. What can I say about her more? Oh yeah, the thing is, everybody's still shocked about this. That Veronica has the same voice actor as Ladybug from Rex Ladybug, and yeah, Christina V, she did awesome, especially her singing. It was phenomenal as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll just put her in Oh Baby.
Yes, I agree. We can put her in Oh Baby.
Or how Markiplier would just say, smash, pass, pass.
Hello,
smash.
everyone. My name is Markiplier.
All right, let's see. Let's see, who should we go for next? I'm gonna go with Laura Croft. So yeah, I've never actually really played the games, but I did see clips here, videos, even cosplays of her. I found her as an interesting character. She's really badass.
I agree, especially like after learning that. Oh, look at that! Angelina Jolie played her. That's nice. And I've seen like the death battle episode between her and Nathan Drake. It was okay.
Who won?
I can't really remember.
Okay, it's fine. But still, I just find her one of those, leading female video game characters to be like awesome, badass, and just like taking your own world to what it is today.
I can't agree more.
What about you, Asma? Do you have an opinion or no?
Yeah, I agree with both of you.
I'll put her as pretty.
Right. Along
All right.
with Luna.
All right, go ahead first.
La Muerte from the Book of Life.
She has an amazing design, I must say.
I know, right? I'm like, she, along with Zabulba, the great Ron Perlman, I mean, like, that's one of the great art style that you kind of like see like come to life, since this is the same guy that worked on El Tigre, because you can see from the design. But it was so shocking to know that that tour guide, the beautiful tour guide that you see at the beginning of the movie, was her all along, and that janitor dude, whoever he was, like, yeah, that was Zabulba. And like what, like, yeah, like what kind of focus is like, she and Zabulba made a bet about like which boy would get with Maria, so Zabulba betted on Joaquin, and Lamete betted on Manolo. So ultimately, Zabulba won by cheating, by having this snake bite Maria, which kind of like presumed that she was dead, but she miraculously came back to life. And it was actually Manolo who ended up biting the dust by having this two-headed snake just bite him twice, leading him to the underworld, and has to get back to the surface world to just save the day and everything. And so in the end, well, again, with the tour guide and the janitor guy, they were like back together, I suppose.
So overall, where'd you put her?
Yeah, I put her in a beautiful.
Smooth like builder. All right. Go ahead, Messman.
Well, we're going to the future, so let's go with Futurama. What's her name?
Annie Wong.
Annie. All right.
Amy, like Amy. Amy. But it's okay. So
Okay.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I did watch a few Futurama episodes when I was a kid. And yeah, Amy is like, yeah. Again, so yeah, she's a cool character. And yeah, her and Bender kind of had like this beef a little bit. And I remember one of those beef actually turned into a relationship for a while.
Oh. So
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's funny as well. I would get that as well. Yeah. And yeah, learning that her family owns like a whole company and a ranch and everything, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. And me, like, I haven't watched Futurama that much, but like I seen some clips of it, and like I know there was a scene where she was covered in pink slime and stuff.
That's the best part. Yes, with They were like doing this simulator about like how babies are born or something like that, and then Professor Farnsworth, she just went up, smacked those cakes like no tomorrow. And Amy, she had this look that was like, oh, so that just happened. She just allowed that to happen, and that look on her face is just priceless and sexy.
Yep.
What overall, I do enjoy Lauren Tom's performance as Amy and other characters she's voicing Futurama. For me, I would just put her as pretty.
Yeah, we can go with pretty.
All right. See. I'll go with Elise from Dan Versus. Now, with Dan Versus, it's one of the less known shows, especially from Hub Network or like on YouTube. But I did enjoy it as a child, and it was like really funny. Elise, yeah, learning that she keeps a secret of being a spy from her husband Chris, which is also like really hard at times, but she makes it work. But yeah, there are times where she can like really like get angry with Dan or just be very simple here and there. But I just like her character in general.
Yeah, I agree with you. I have seen some episodes here and there. It's kind of like, yeah, it's like she's the only woman with any brains in the room. So.
Mm-hmm. I put her also as pretty. All right, go ahead first.
Carla from next Friday.
Oh, all right, go ahead.
Yes, first walking out is just like, hey, oh look at that chick, and then Ice Cube, he just has the hots for her, just decides to just go on ahead, but Day says no, it's a bad idea because she's part of the Joker brothers. That's their sister. You don't want to mess with her because apparently they just sick their dog on them. But it's just ultimately revealed that where she lived, Rancho Cucamonga, it just used to be a peaceful neighborhood up until like her brothers got out and then just started causing trouble and everything. And like she was just like just only left to just live with them. And well, I mean, and she was one of the more, of course, yes, one of the more decent love interests for the Friday series, and wish it could have just worked out, but Friday After Next came along in the form of Donna, and she was fine as heck as well.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, honorable mention, although she was like for the first Friday movie, Miss Parker though. Goddamn.
Ah, Miss Parker.
Hi boys. And then just like how Bernie Mac's character does it with her, and her husband finds out and starts chasing him. Oh man. But where would you put her?
Let's see. I forgot I also mentioned that Ice Cube, he has this daydream where she's just like dancing right up on the table and be like, how would you come with there and let me tap that ass? And then, oh man, that was so hot.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I put her in the O.
All right. And now we're to our final two. So go ahead, Mastermind.
All right. Is that Storm?
What?
Storm? No, that is Charmcaster from the Ben 10 franchise.
Oh, Charmcaster. Okay, I'll go with her. Okay. So
go ahead. You go ahead.
All right. Well, how I got introduced to Charmcaster, I seen her like in the first Ben 10. Like, I mean, I seen what she does and stuff, and she made her and Gwen switch bodies, and then after that she was back in her normal body, but unfortunately she made Gwen and Ben switch bodies now.
Mm-hmm. I do remember that because the gist of it is that she wanted to switch bodies with Ben because she wanted to hold the Omnitrix to use it for the evil.
Yeah. And also of course she even made an evil teamwork with the skull guy.
The skull. Wait, the skull guy. Did he have a cloak by any chance?
Yeah, he wear a cloak.
That's her uncle Hex.
Yeah, Hex. Okay, so yeah, okay, so one time there was the episode where Grandpa got turned into a kid, and Ben was like a toddler, and then after that they got their normal bodies back, and now Hex was the toddler, and he was like going, "Put me down, Charmcaster," because Charmcaster was holding him in her hands.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
No, I was agreeing to you because I remember that scene as well.
Yep. And I'll let you explain some. So
basically, her first appearance in the original was Lucky Girl, where Gwen just obtained some powers in it, anything like that. That's where we first meet Charmcaster and Hex. During saying, okay, you could be a good person for once, but no, she just ultimately be bad. But it's especially her performance in Alien Force and Ultimate Alien that got me. Especially Ben making this joke because what do you call it? Ken was like, I saw Charmcaster. It was like, and Ben was like, wait, Charmcaster? Is she hot? Because at the time in Alien Force, that she was 20, I was like, damn, Ben, you just had to say that. But I get it. But in Ultimate Alien, it kind of got complicated with her, with relationship, especially with Michael Morningstar, who was voiced by Will Wheaton. And the most effed up shit she asked was like, Michael, what's my first name? And he said Heather. And I was like, fuck, you're screwed. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah. And also she even made, of course, and there was also the episode where her and Hex were working together to like defeat Ben and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I remember that as well. And then for Omniverse, yeah, some appearances here and there. I just prefer the one from Alien Force and Ultimately because of how sexy she was. And plus, I just like Kari Walgrave's performance as Trump character overall. But it was a little of a downgrade for reboot. No offense to Tara Strong, but just going with the OGs here.
Yeah, the OGs are better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because in the remake, she's a teenager.
Just basically your normal goth, and yeah, anything like that. What do you call it? Oh,
where would you put her?
Oh, before I say anything, Fresh, do you have an opinion or no?
It's kind of like what you said about the reboot. That's how I kind of really saw her. But I'm like, oh, geez, I'm sorry, fans.
No, it's okay. It's all right. But for her, I'll put her as Oh Baby.
All right.
All right. So, in the last one, of course, Jessica Rabbit. We saved this for last. It's so perfect as well. Yeah. So, okay, it's going one by one. So, Fresh, with you.
I mean, she said it herself. She's not bad. She's just drawn that way. Like as a since Buster, I mean, like Roger was kind of like praying for like a crime about like killing an innocent man, Eddie's brother, but like we find out later on, we'll get to that later. But then there was that one scene about like Jessica and playing patty cake with some other guy that was wow. And of course, when you first see her singing her song, and you see her just like strutting her stuff, and then just kind of like turning men on, almost getting to Eddie, of course. Yeah, that's.
All right, and you, Mess One?
Yeah, I agree the same with Fresh. Oh, he's muted.
All right, I'm back. Just checking something.
All right.
So you said agreed? Yeah, for me, because I know people have their mixed opinions with Who Framed Roger Rabbit because I've only seen it a little bit once. Yeah, but the design wise, especially being one of the inspirations for her was Marilyn Monroe, which very fine woman back in the day. But yeah, one of the most attractive women out there, and yeah, it's like these kind of questions. Would Jessica Rabbit or anything else like from the 90s to the 2000s, would it make it today? For Jessica Rabbit, no, because that was like a one-time kind of thing.
I'm like, if you think that's something, like there was this one scene where, like, of course they were driving, and then when they hit a pole, it looks like to see that she's not wearing anything underneath for some weird reason. It's it's censors.
Mm-hmm. But again, I just one of the best females out there. And what I like about Who Framed Roger Rabbit is that it was a combination with both Looney Tunes and of course Disney.
Well, yeah, like having a rivalry back then was the only time that you could see Bugs and Bugs and Mickey with each other. And I mean, of course, that's when the scene where they gather up in the end and they sing "Smile, Darn Smile." But yeah, that's a cool experience.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if he's in the backstage. Oh, yeah, he is. You get there, my friend?
Yeah, I'm here. What? How did I just leave? I didn't even hit the leave button.
It does that sometimes. You disconnect or like it just does it for you.
Yeah. Anyways, yes, I agree with y'all on her.
Mm-hmm. And of course, the last one. Oh, baby.
Yep. Oh, and let me ask, what about the last live action girl? Is that a duplicate?
No, dude. Okay, that's a mistake. It was like I accidentally put both like Chun-Li and Aunt May like on there like by mistake.
All right.
Let's see. Fresh, can you put this screen a little bit down? Like, I'm trying to take a screenshot of this for the thumbnail later.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. And yeah, that is the ending of ranking attractive females. Cartoon, live action, anything you guys want. We ranked it. We got it.
Yeah, it did turn out better than I thought it would be. And yes, I originally came up with the idea in the first place, so you guys are all welcome, and just hoping to see which ones will work in the future. And I was thinking, if we don't have like any ideas whatsoever, we could kind of like go back a little bit for any potentials for voice for all, because I was kind of like feeling a little bit homesick.
I was like thinking of that too, like potential like transcripts or anything like that. Like we could talk that over in private if you want.
All right.
All right. Well, anyways, guys, hope you like the stream. This is Pim Daddy Blitz and with my friends, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Always remember to just respect the women. Respect the women whenever you can. It only depends on which ones that are, worth talking to, because nobody
Except the bitchy ones. It could be bitchy and sexy, but if they're really bitchy, then that's not a problem to me.
Nobody likes a Karen. Yeah, that's I did say that. Like, well, you get it. Just find the right one.
Mm-hmm.